Hello, hello, very good morning to you. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's the Silver Sizzler. I can't even speak. I can't even say it. It's the Silver Sizzler special. No, it's called Battle of the Bumps. And this is why. Yeah, we got that picture. This is actually the Battle of the Bump show because I'm not alone today. Which bump has the bit? It's the Battle of the Bumps because the lovely Hannah's with me. Good morning, darling.
Good morning.
She looks fabulous, isn't she? Blooming in her beautiful red top. Hannah is with me today. She's my guest designer. She's got 3 fantastic kits to show you some exciting designs on to inspire you further on your jewellery making. My name is Fee. It's lovely to be with you here this morning. And of course, challenge for Hannah today as well. We've got our fun silver quiz and we've got our prizes to give away. And we've got our questions with each kit, and then you can win some of the jewellery as well as a scoop from each of the 3 kits. We're going to pick some of those pieces for you. So have your text messaging service ready. In fact, Claire Bear, can we show the text messaging service straight away? Is that all right, darling? 60777 is the text messaging service number, and your normal network charges apply. But start your message James Studio. Now remember, if you're answering any of the prize giving questions, to give us your customer service number, your customer number basically.
Yeah.
Obviously I wouldn't show that on screen, but the fun quiz, the first 9 questions are all for fun, so I want to hear your answers. The 10th question is the one you want to text in for, and then after each of the 3 new kits today, once we've explored the designs with Hannah and once we've explored the actual kits itself, I'll be setting a question after each one and you could win some of the jewellery and a scoop. So lots in today's Silver Sizzler show. I think Tommy's getting that up for me, aren't you, darling? Silver Sizzlers. Has he done it? Oh, it's already there. It's coming. It's coming. The lovely Tommy and Claire. How are you? Hope you're good. Shall we start the morning with an early bird? Didi's leaving me. Well, she's not leaving me. She's gone upstairs.
Yeah.
She's gone off into an editing suite.
I know. She's going all technical on us.
Technical, I know.
Yeah.
All techno on us. The lovely Didi. So we've got the last 2 days together. This is good. This is good. Yes. What's our early bird, darling? Because I've got this. Yes, well, of course it is the silver, isn't it? So let's start with a smashing silver sizzler. Oh, that's attractive. I don't want that, Claire. That's awful. It's all going so well. Right, have a little look. Feast your eyes on these beauties. Now this is my early bird, but of course in keeping with the nature of the show, it is a silver sizzler. So you buy 2 and you get the 3rd one free, am I right? Oh, wrong ones. They're for later. Am I preempting something goodness coming up later? All right, alrighty. It's all going so well. It's all going so well, Hannah. So small just seems. Right, here we go. Now I've got, just want to double check with you, 3, 6, 8, am I right? So a pack of 4, but we're giving 2 for 1. So you actually get 8. And I'm just going to hold one sideways there for you as well. Beautiful, sterling 925 silver. And here you've got the wonderful, wonderful gleam of the silver. So exciting to touch, so gorgeous to look at in your designs. And can you see that lovely texturizing on the silver there as well? You've got that beautiful glistening shimmer, that beautiful bright whiteness of your silver, which gives, you know, such subtlety and gorgeous distinction and spirituality and femininity to designs. And the thing about these beautiful spaces are, you know, you just need that little hint of the silver in your designs, and it really, really accents, it really accentuates the beauty and the femininity of your designs. You know, it's really dazzling. You've got that polish, you've got that shine in your gorgeous silver that, of course, that is greater than any of the precious metals on Earth, any of your noble metals, with that 90% visibility of light reflecting back. So when you work into these silver designs, these beautiful texturing that you can see there, it just really showcases your jewellery. It's amazing how just that accent of just 1 of 2 of those silver spaces can really add a bit of zhuzh, can really lift your designs, you know, from having beads one together. You can either use it as a spacer or as a little accent, perhaps on a beautiful round gemstone, you know, on the stem of a silver shepherd eye pin, sorry, a shepherd hook or an eye pin or a head pin. They just really, don't they? Just think, Hannah, they just really add that little je ne sais quoi.
Absolutely. If you get anything that's a little bit special and put that next to all your other gemstones, everything looks so much more expensive and polished and
finished and professional. Yeah, exactly. And we've got another special that'll make sure that your designs are polished and beautiful, and you get 2 for the price of 1, basically. So normally a pack of 4, but we're giving 2 of these for the same price. Yeah, £3.95, 50 pence each. That's working out as, instead of £1 each. So a crazy low price. So I dare say maybe get a couple of packs as well. You know, get 2 lots, so you're getting 4 for the price of 2. And all I can say is about those silver prices is that they are absolutely rising all the time. I was just looking, and silver prices this year, they actually peaked in March this year. If you look at the graph, they peaked in March, and then they dipped again in June, because it's a volatile market, isn't it? Then they dipped in June to August, and now in October again, we've gone right up again to almost the peaks that we arrived in March, and it's about £20 per troy ounce. So that's about 31.1 grams a troy ounce. So, you know, in terms of silver, the thing about silver is it's got great affordability, but of course it's rare. It's only 73 parts per billionth of the Earth's crust. So, you know, as a commodity, as an investment, you know, in your jewellery, it's so beautiful and rare, and so expensive to extract. But of course, the thing about silver is when you're investing in it, especially in your jewellery, it's affordable. This is what's great about your silver. This is what, you know, why it was used so much in artifacts and what have you years ago, you know, with your silversmiths, and using all the tools of the trade and the techniques that we still talk about in jewellery making today. So 2 for 1, basically. Oh, gone. Hannah, gone. There's me yabbering on about silver. And should we have a fun quiz question? Number 1. Fun quiz question number 1. Ha-ha, silver! You got me. What's the words?
Something about a Lone Ranger? I don't know.
Lone Ranger. Right, it's a rock song, in case nobody noticed from that. And it was written by the American songwriters Scott English and Larry Weiss. And it was first released as a single in March of what year? That's just for fun. That's just for fun. If you can text me in the answer and say hi, and maybe you've got a bump you'd like to share with myself and Hannah this morning. 60777. Start your message, JM Studio. Hi Ho Silver Lining, the rock song written by Scott English and Larry Weiss. When was that first released as a single? I know Michael Elphick did a remake of it when he was in Boone. Don't be giving the answers out. It's fun, isn't it? Would you like to have a stab in the dark?
Oh
the
my goodness, I haven't got a clue.
I wouldn't have a clue either. But I know
70 something?
I don't know. Maybe. That's just for fun. Question number 1. All right, should we do another early bird? Now, I know I did the gold special, but we're going to keep it gold and silver as well. Is it the balls? Or do you want the... Yeah. I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure I'm on the right track.
To you too,
Balls to you too. How's the licorice eating going?
Oh, I've given that up for a bit, yeah.
Have you gone off it, or
yeah,
you just
I kind of, yeah.
Any strange fetishes?
No, I just mad on salt and vinegar crisps.
Ooh.
And anything in vinegar, so gherkins and pickles and
yeah,
a bit random. Not sure why I'd need that, but yeah.
Vinegary vinegar. No, nothing. Jed, well, I didn't really have fetishes or anything like that. I ate a lot of ice cream, but then it was the summer, you see. I think you just crave sweet things, don't you?
Let's face it, it's a good excuse to eat ice cream,
exactly.
Isn't it? Well, yeah,
I think because it's winter, I don't seem to have the same sort of... No, I like a donut. I haven't got any today, never mind. Shall we do another early? Let's do baby bird. Let's do a mega baby bird. And they are balls, golden balls of beautiful richness. Look at these are fantastic. And again, it's the wonderful precious entity of these precious metals, you know, giving your jewellery such weight, such luster, such allure. The allure is what attracts us to beautiful jewellery and sparkly gemstones. Did I tell you I've got mystic amethyst and mystic rose quartz? Whee! Oh yeah, in the house. This is why you've got to be watching this morning. Now we have 2 for 1. 10, so I've got 20 on the table here, and they're gold plated on the copper. Funny enough, copper is what you alloy with your silver to make it stronger, more durable, more affordable. But of course it does give great affordability when you've got the plating of gold or silver on your copper as well. And these are e-coated as well, don't forget. So nice and robust, it's not going to rub off. You know how sometimes gold, I mean, I don't want to even say gold flash, because gold flash is nice and durable, but a gold plating has a micron thickness, which is obviously thicker as the gold literally attaches to the copper itself. So it's not going to rub off, it's e-coated, it's made to last, and these beads just go through so many different stages of production. Roughly, you know, you're talking for each one bead production, sometimes an hour to an hour and a half. For each one to be literally made and set from the sheet metal and cut into strips and shapes and then soldered together, get a 3D, make it the whole, the rinse in, then you've got the copper rinse in, then you've got obviously the gold plating, and then you've got the vibrating in a huge machine, and then you've got the rinsing again, then you've got the 10 minutes drying in hot air, got the baking in the, you know, it just takes forever. And we've got 20 of these for the price of one. So beautiful. I mean, Hannah's working with a challenge today. It's going to be blue, but look at these. Look at these. If you space those in between the blue gems, just gorgeous. Yeah. Very Egyptian, yeah. Ooh, with a bit of lapis. Delish. Did I tell you I've got some mystic... Ooh! Go with everything. I've got rose quartz balls for you as well. Look at these. Look at these. Oh, bubblicious. Oh, the bubbliciousness. Gorgini. I think it look fantastic. They just really add that extra glamour. They really add that extra lure. They just give that expense. And of course, they really, as beautiful gems that sparkle and faceted, they catch the eye. And of course, that richness of the gold, that celebrated warmth of the gold there as well really catches your eye. So the silver one's sold out in seconds. That's all I can say. Please don't miss out on Mega Bird. Baby's flown the coop. But Mega is still here. $4.95 for 20. That's incredible.
It is. It's a bargain.
It's a bargain, isn't it? I can't even work that out in my head. What's that? 20p each or something ridiculous like that? Just daft. Just daft. Yeah, it would be 50p for one, so 25 pence each, basically, if I averaged it to £5. So you actually get 20 for $4.95. So get them now, and with the, you know, you've got the gold on the copper there, great durability there, and it's an offer while stocks last. But I can just say the silver ones have already flowed out. Sorry about that. We got to be quick this morning, like Elaine. She's got the answer to my quiz question right. 1967. Well done, Elaine. I think the gold balls are gone now. I think they've gone. Is there any more Meganess that can happen? Let's have another one. Give me some more, because they've gone now. We need more offers for the lovely viewers. Elaine, well done. Our Hi-Ho Silver Lining was released as a single in March 1967. That's just for fun. Elaine, be ready to pounce when question number 10 happens. We'll have another fun quiz question in a moment. They're all silver related, obviously, hence the show. Rightio, eye pins. Now these are the 2.5 centimetre ones, aren't they? And then I must set Hannah a challenge. We need to put her to work, even if she has got a bump and loves her pickle. We've got 30 gold-plated sterling silver eye pins, 2.5 centimetres. So here we've got the wonderful preciousness of your silver with your gold plating. Now silver of all three is actually the lightest in terms of heft, in terms of weight of your precious metal. And but very workable, very malleable, very durable. And here, of course, as you know, silver price is a little bit more affordable than your gold. We've got the gold on the silver on the eye pins here, and these are gold plated. So again, lovely micron thickness of the actual gold on the silver there. And you're getting 30 of these, which is a huge amount. 2.5 centimetres, that's still plenty, isn't it, Hannah?
Yeah, I think so. It's plenty, because as long as you can get a bead on there and make a loop of some sort, that's fine. That's all you need. And usually you chop it down till there's about a centimetre over the bead. Anyway. So. And
you've made a lovely feature of your little curly ends later on in our second kit today. Our bonfire kit, indeed. Yeah. Kids, be safe. Be safe with those fireworks. Yeah, our bonfire kit, lovely. We'll come Later, got some earrings that we're going to concentrate on, a necklace and an earrings and a bracelet out of the 3 new kits today. So let's have a mega bird. Oh, the birds just keep flying in, don't they, eh? Now, originally priced. Ooh, now that is low. $5.95. But we're going lower. How low can 1 woman and 2 women and 2 bubs go? Let's just see, shall we? $4.95, under £5 for 30, and you know, get 60, because we'll use them, won't we, Hannah? Especially with those gold balls.
Always use them. You always use them up.
Yeah,
it's an essential.
It is an essential, and that fits. You know, let me just put that. See, just show you how much lengthage you've got on the end of your ball, or one of the gemstones. If you had a what's math? Yeah, no, yeah. Can't even do a simple thing like thread a pin through a ball.
No, it's because the ball's hollow. You've got to line them up.
Oh, you see, now you're asking me to do tricky things. Oh, let me try another one. They have got holes in, so it is quite simple, but obviously not for me. Oh, Hannah, I might need your hand. What am I doing? I'm trying to show everybody how much there's left, and I can't even. You can see how long my jewellery making takes me. Can't even thread a pin through a ball. You'll be able to do this at home because you're. There we go. I've done it now, and then nobody's watching. Thank you.
I've got a pair now.
Woo, yeah. There we go. Thank you, sweetheart. So you can see there is a good amount of length, even when you're threaded through one of your balls there. Getting low on stock availability. They look gorgeous, see, just like that, don't they? Just wrapped around your shepherd hooks. Gorgini. Very lovely. So let's take advantage. We will use these. Are you making for your Christmas fairs? Are you making for your Christmas presents? I've got to do a big shout out to all the lovely, lovely friends of Jewellery Maker, friends of me, customers. You know, the likes of Lynn and Kim and, oh, too many names to mention. All your beautiful gifts you've been sending myself and little Priscilla. Thank you so much. We've seen booties, knits.
Really cute, and that little
Lynn Pope.
Yeah.
Lynn Pope made that amazing out of polymer clay baby cradle that moved. A pram, actually, it was a pram, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a pram with a baby
we all
in
took
it.
photos upstairs, didn't we? We showed everybody upstairs. It was amazing. I know Lucy got one in blue. Thank you very, very much. And thank you to, you know, I don't know, I'm just going to sit here till she comes, really. I'm just going to, people go ask me, when you going? It's like, oh, thanks. When the donuts arrive. I don't know, darling. I'm just going to see how I feel. Exactly. So, but I can't miss out on bargains like this because I want to show. But thank you so much for your kindness. Really, I've been overwhelmed. But hopefully you've got my thank you cards. And yeah, and Belinda O'Shea, you're a naughty woman. You're a naughty woman. But I love you. $4.95 for the Mega Bird. It's selling out fast. So please don't miss out. All right, we've got a challenge for our gorgeous Hannah. Question number 2 on the fun quiz. You better be quick because Elaine is sharp this morning. Question number 2 on the fun quiz. At the London 2012 Olympics and Paralympics. Oh, this is tricksy. What was the purity of the silver in the silver medals? And what was the silver alloyed with? I've already given you a big fat cut clue to that because I think I've answered that this morning already. There you go. If you know the answer, just for fun, text your message into JM Studio 60777. There we go. It's the blue bundle, but we're not feeling blue today, are we?
Oh no.
Looking radiant, my darling. But we're going to give Hannah a little bit of blue because, you know, do we? Well, we know my bundle's pink. We're not sure. Do we know our Hannah's bundle, or are we keeping it? Oh, well, we don't know. The mother-in-law might be watching, won't she?
She might be watching. No, I know. In fairness, I doubt she'd be watching. So no, it's a good. Blue's a good colour.
Hey, there we go. So we're covering the bumpage today for myself and Hannah because this is a blue bundle with a little bit of cheeky pink. Okay, so let's take you through the beautiful blueness. Now, this is what we're going to give Hannah today. And the last quiz question, we're on number 2 at the moment. The last one is the one where you could actually win whatever Hannah makes out of the challenge today. You can win. So there you go. So that's why we do the quiz as well. And we like giving away goodies. Alrighty. So our first strand is our beautiful 10mm quartzite rounds, the rondelles. They almost have a kind of a china blue, a sodalite sort of a feel to them, with the dark navies and the bright blues. 250 carats, 10 by... Sorry, these are the sodalites. I beg your pardon. These are the sodalites. I've got my quartzites and my sodalites. These are my sodalites, hence they look like sodalite. 10mm rounds, 200 carats. Now, the Princess Blue, have been told that we haven't seen sodalite for absolutely ages. Sodium-rich, beautiful gemstone. Navy blues, denim blue. I always think denim jeans, denim blue. These are my quartzites. I beg your pardon. Yeah. 10 by 6mm, 250 carats. And there's more of a sort of a semi-translucency to your quartzite. These are more opaque. There's actually sort of almost like a vitreous luster. I don't know if you can... I'm getting a kind of almost looks like a pearlescence there on some of the actual quartzites. I don't know if you can gather that. Can you see that there, Tommy? It's like a little shiller, isn't it? Yeah. Gorgeous, isn't it? I've not really seen that much in sodalite, because it's like a fine china, your mum's best china. And then you've got the bright, it's really a pretty pop of a blue, a really bright blue there of the quartzite. Some beautiful tonality, and almost like when you look closely at it, there's a bit of crackle within the webbing of the quartzite itself. So two very dynamic shapes there to work with as well. And then these large quartzite faceted puffy coins. Now, given the larger carat weight and the different cut, you'll see they've got a darker tonality in the gemstone, and obviously 500 carats, leaping up in carat weight. But you've got a beautiful bright luster, more of a royal blue, aren't they, these? But of course, the way in which they're cut, the faceting with the checkerboard faceting, giving us lovely luster, the garnering of a much bigger carat weight. You've got a darker tonality in those quartzite puffy coins. And then, so that's for our baby blue, our little bubby over there with our Hannah. And let's have a bit of pink. And this is my druzy. A little bit of cheeky druzy. Two beautiful druzy specials here in with the challenge today. They look like candy floss, don't they? They look like icing sugar cupcakes. 6 carats, so each one a beauty. I'm just thinking, you know, with those eye pins and those balls earlier, you see, there we are. I'm going to make myself a little pair of pink druzy earrings. So we've got our eye pins there on the early bird. Thread it through with my ball. Thread it, because the druzy, just, I shouldn't do that. Oh, I've done it, Hannah. I thought if I do it live on air, it won't work. Thread it through. Make a beautiful little earring, or we've got a gorgeous bracelet with Hannah coming up later on, where she's kind of made like little charm dangles. So really, really pretty. And you've got that druzy there attaching itself to the quartz itself. A red gem growing on a gemstone there. And you've got 2 of those, so they're at 3 carats each. Really, really pretty. So this is the challenge. This is the challenge. It's all one fantastic bundle. Now, if you buy these separately, you're looking at over £20 to buy all of these individual, and I'm talking about a jewellery maker price here. That's not a price point you're going to see elsewhere, because invariably, I dare say, it's going to be more expensive elsewhere, even if you were able to get these beautiful gems. Because don't forget the way we source direct from our suppliers, direct from where we can, where possible. You know, our suppliers are going to the mines. We're getting our strands ourselves here as well, so that we can really cut out the middlemen and pass on savings to you, the customer. And so even when I'm quoting prices, I'm quoting jewellery maker prices. To buy these separately as individual components from us here at Jewellery Maker, you're looking at around £20. That's if they're available individually. You're looking at around £20. But today for you, for the Bundleicious Blues, £5 off, which goes towards all those gorgeous gold-plated eye pins, doesn't it? £5 off, $14.95. So 3 gorgeous strands, but those delicious candy floss pink druzies there as well. 2 of those. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah. And we don't have to keep them together. I'll be interested to see which, you know, Hannah can go delving. She can go delving under that desk. You are allowed to raid. Yay. Raid away, my darling. Let's go and see our Have you got any ideas, darling, just on a cursory glance?
Well, yeah, because I'm actually making this for somebody to win, rather than trying to make lots of things, I might focus on one main necklace and try and make something
very special.
If I can, I'll do a set, but it depends how much time I've got.
Of course, because obviously I keep interrupting throughout the show, and we have we have grapes to eat, and you know,
do we?
Yes, we do, and we have kits to show, and yeah, tea to drink. You know, there's an awful lot going on.
It's very busy. It's very busy.
Okay, talking of which, So this Hannah's you've already got yours, haven't you, darling? So Hannah's going to get to work on that. And our 10th number question quiz, number 10, will be the winning question to win the jewellery that Hannah makes in that challenge. And we'll throw in a scoop as well. Text number is 603. You're up to say hello. That fun quiz question number 2, just for fun, this one. In the London 2012 Olympics and the Paralympics, what was the purity of the silver and silver medals, and what was the silver alloyed with? So Elaine got the first question right, and we're going to do a new kit. Talk more about silver as a precious metal. Did you know silver means silver in 14 different languages? It's the same word, means the same thing in 14 different languages, silver. There we go. And we've got these gorgeous, I've got a gorgeous offer on my beautiful silver eco beads as well later on as well. So watch out for those. Alrighty, this kit is spectacular. Now, it's called Candy Shop. So it's like the Willy Wonka factory has arrived in Jewellery Maker. It really is. You might at first glance be a little bit overwhelmed because it is colour bang. But the thing is, with the challenge, Hannah's had to literally only use what is here. But I think personally, looking at it, it's a good stash kit. When you start to separate the components, I think it can take you down so many different avenues. And when I'm looking at the purple, I'm looking at the Mystic Rose Pink Quartz, the Mystic Amethyst. I've got some high-end amethyst and gorgeous golden citrine for November as well. That would look beautiful with our Bonfire kit. So when you actually start to separate it, we can go in so many more different directions that at first appears at first glance. So do bear that in mind. When we look at the jewellery with Hannah, she's only using specifically what's in the kit. But I think, as my director does, this is a great stash kit. Candy Shop says what it is. Lots of colour, lots of glamour, lots of different routes and directions we can go in. And of course, 100 pieces, got to have the noble precious silver of plated copper. But let's take you through the components first and foremost. Alrighty, I'm going to start with cha-chain chain. Yeah. Ooh, I'm liking that with a bit of silver. What do you reckon? Beautiful. Cobalt blue. Beautiful. This with black is just gorgini, isn't it? With now I'm liking that. A bit of white crackle quartz, a bit of icy gorgeousness. Oh, I'm a bit trapped with me pink here. I was just going to grab you this because this is in a bundle later. Will look really pretty with that. Look at that, ice white. Just beautiful with your crackle, and then maybe a bit of, ooh, yeah, delish. Anyway, this beautiful, beautiful aluminium chain. A metre of aluminium electric blue cable chain, 9 by 13 millimetres. And that cable chain is already cut. But as you can see, it holds together tight, but it's already cut individually, so you can take it apart and you've got a whole metre there to play with. Then we've got our 6 millimetre multicoloured quartzite faceted rounds. Now this is candy. This is your candy rock at Blackpool, isn't it? Because you've got a beautiful, almost like an Amazonite greeny blue to the apple in Snow White, you know, pink and green, to bright fuchsia pink, to orange, to amber, to green. I mean, that's like your traffic lights, red, green, and yellow. Beautiful. So a lovely multicoloured strand there of your quartzite, 80 carat, 6 millimetre rounds. Then we've got the green quartz rounds, 6 millimetres. These are your dyed green quartz rounds. So bright apple green, apple bobbin, Halloween green. That would look so nice with our Bonfire kit with the oranges and the burnt sienna oranges. We've also got, as I just brought them into shot, 280 carats of the black agate. You see, this is such a strong staple, isn't it? Saucers, 10 by 6 millimetres. And then I'm thinking of the beautiful high-end amethyst I've got later on, and I've got the most amazing offer on a tourmaline that I can't even bring myself to talk about. It's offended me too much. This fantastic purple shell. I love that dynamic of the purple dew with the actual, yeah, isn't that beautiful? And I've got some, you know, some mystic amethyst later on as well. I mean, if you want to just see, this is the directions we can go in. We don't just have to keep all these components together, but it's an exciting stash, and it's a giveaway stash this morning. Then, so there's all your gemstone strands. 1, 2, 3, 4 strands plus your aluminium chain. We've got lots of threading materials and hidden extras. You've got 10 metres of your 0.8. Now 0.8, as I'm sure Hannah will tell you as well, is a great starter wire. Today we've got Laura with her intermediate Wire work, yes, upstairs. So that's one of our courses you can do with us here at Jewellery Maker, and they're all outlined on the back of our JM Hub. You can always just ring the call centre and they'll be able to tell you about that. But point 8, I know, is a great one, an intermediate starting point in many ways, just a great one to start with in terms of malleability and workability. So you've got 10 metres of that bright fuchsia pink. You've also got your beading wire and your clear elastic. We've also got 10 of the blue, sky blue organza bags. Now these are beautiful when you're making your gifts to give away. I shall give you one of these, I think. If you're making something gorgeous with your challenge today, it needs to be in a nice bag, doesn't it?
It does, it does.
So we'll nick a couple of these. Not from yours, from my stash under the table. 10 of those of the blue. You do get your purple and your black in there as well. If I never say that, just take that for granted. But they're extra, so they're lovely for your gift giving ideas. Maybe baby blue for the bundle in March. It is March, isn't it?
Well, first week of Feb, it's supposed
to be. First week of Feb? Oh,
yeah.
I'm way out of date, me. First week of Feb.
I know, it's racing towards me.
It really is, isn't it?
Yes.
We had months earlier.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it's like a train that can't stop. Right, and then we've got these fantastic, beautiful, these are gorgeous. I've not seen these before. I love these. They're like little Halloween lanterns. Look at these. Just so beautiful. Look at the decorative nature of them. Now these are my medium hole copper and silver carved spacer beads. These are just delicious. Look at that workmanship. So it's your copper with your silver overlaid, and isn't that just beautiful? 10 of those. I love the way that we were talking, well, the last time I was on, I was talking about mixing your precious metals, which I see a lot of in this time of year. You know, your silver, your golds, your bronzes. There's already done for you. That's so effective, isn't it, to see that rose pink copper gleam coming through those spirals of silver. It's like a slinky minky wrapped itself around the lovely copper bead. And I've got another silver bead in here. Is he supposed to be there? I'm just checking he's not a stowaway before I introduce him. He's not on my details either.
I didn't have him.
Hey?
I didn't get that one in my...
Right, I'm not gonna talk about that. Pretend I said nothing. If you're watching the repeats, nothing happened. I just want to double check, you see. Sometimes these things creep into demonstrations, and I don't want to say if it's not going to arrive in your kit. So we get 10 of those. I think that's everything, and it is going to go for an absolute steal. Oh yes, let's look at the findings, of course, because today is Silver Sizzlers Day, and we've got all of the strength and the resistance to corrosion of that beautiful silver, that strengthy precious metal that's resistant to chipping and cracking. And, you know, even when you get it tarnishing ever so slightly, and it's over time, let's face it, these are precious metals on your copper there. It just, a bit of polishing, and everything's just back to normal, and you've got that beautiful bright white silver gleam, that lovely luminous beautiful silver there on your copper. 100 pieces of findings there, silver plating your copper there as well, and nice and durable. And I mean, it just gives you, copper is what you alloy with silver to make the 92.5, the 925 silver. That's the industry recognised. That's the lowest you can go as a purity level there as well, and in America or here in the UK. So silver plate on the copper is just really durable as well, and even greater affordability. So what we like is that we give you 100 pieces of it. Now, what price point are you thinking, Hannah?
Oh, well, there's so much in here.
There is so much. How many pieces have you made, incidentally?
Lots.
Did you get them all on the table?
1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10! Now this is just Hannah working with what's in the kit. Imagine where your creative juices could take you if you were allowed to integrate, you know, the amethyst or the multicolored tourmaline or that crackle quartz, all these other beautiful pieces coming up. I love this. This is fun for the kids as well, isn't it? Colour.
It's brilliant. I mean, if you just imagine if you put the whole lot together in one massive like burst of colour necklace and put that with a little black dress.
Oh,
it'd be amazing.
What a statement that would be. And I dare say you'd pay more for a necklace looking as gorgeous as that than you would for this kit right now. So $14.95, you cheeky little DD. That's lower than you said you told me you were going to go to. Cheeky DD. $14.95. Heavens above. I paid that for me wire and me findings. That's just fantastic. Jacqueline Would you take me down a couple of degrees again? It's still warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite warm.
Not a funny turn, it's warm, isn't it?
No, I think it could be just us.
Do you think?
I don't know, it is quite warm.
Boys, are you warm? Tom's got a scarf on, looks like a snowman.
I'm toasty.
You're toasty. I think we came in, it's like 25 degrees in the studio this morning. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a bit of warmth, but... Right, let's go see Hannah. Let's see her designs. £15, Hannah. 10 pieces of jewellery.
You couldn't buy a synthetic necklace with this many components in it, I don't think.
You couldn't for £1.50. No, you couldn't. It's a fact. So it's new today, our first new kit, GDGC 74, under £15. And I mean, it is a great stash fill. I mean, your remit is obviously only to use what's in the kit, and you've come up trumps.
There's so many things I could have done with it had I been allowed to put it with other stuff.
What were you thinking, incidentally? Just off the top of your mind?
We've got all these different coloured wires and things at home, and it'd be quite nice to, I've not really done much of gizmo work, so I thought, something big and chunky, but then with the chains and then some of the purples and some of the bright blues.
Yeah.
It's just,
I mean, that electric blue with your lunch today.
I know, it'd be
and
brilliant.
those beautiful copper with a bit of that druzy.
Oh yeah, actually it would go, really
Steal
nice.
a couple.
Steal
a couple from my stash.
I might.
Yeah, do. So I think that with the druzy would look really pretty, the pinky. Anyway, talk me through your designs, beautiful.
Well, because there's so much of it, and I thought I want to show value for money rather than making one big sort of wow piece. Yeah. So I've tried to do as much as I can, and yeah, 10 pieces is quite a lot from one kit, I think.
I'll say.
But I've tried to kind of go in kits, like in little sets.
Yeah.
So there's a bracelet that goes with each necklace, or almost.
Yes, yeah.
And then there's one bracelet that I wanted to use all these rondelles together just because.
Oh yeah,
they're quite chunky and
they're beautiful.
I like them on their own.
These are the beads, the real feature of those tenor. They're gorgeous.
Stretchy job.
They were new recently, weren't they? They're beautiful. Yeah. They've just got such a way of catching the light, haven't they?
They do actually. It's really quite striking. So I mean, it's just a stretchy bracelet, but if you get that on and then the light catches it, everyone's like, oh, what's that?
Definitely.
What's that? And it's lightweight as well because they're hollow.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yeah.
So if you're not into wearing chunky, heavy stuff, but you like the look.
It's light as a feather, that is, yeah. And then this is very pretty as well. You just colour
that one was kind of leftover bits, but it went very nicely with one of the necklaces I made.
Oh yes,
in the middle.
This is beautiful. This is your
kind of Jamaican almost colours. But yeah, so I mean, there's some really chunky pieces and there's some really delicate pieces.
And that will go with our necklace as well.
Yeah,
it's beautiful with your toggle, just a simple effective chain, nice and chunky, especially if you're wearing like a sweater or.
But again, lightweight, and I didn't think it needed anything else, so I just left it as 3 lengths of chain. So
gorgeous.
Nice and chunky, nice and colourful.
We'll come back to the bracelet because I believe you're going to demonstrate.
Yeah, I'll demonstrate that.
But we've got these 2 earrings here as well. Because obviously you get so many of the findings. I dare say you had loads left over as well, my darling.
Yeah, I've got a few bits left over in the bag somewhere actually. I've got it down there somewhere. But well, there's a few things where we've had to improvise because I've made more items than I had clasps. So some things that, like for example, that one has got like a little shepherd's hook as a clasp. So there's a bit of improvisation going on. But for the most part, it really is a good stash kit because it keeps on giving, keeps going and going and going.
Exactly. And then we've got that our beautiful necklace. I mean, just the lovely colours there, that electric blue with the purple and the weave.
I think that's the other thing as well. I mean, a lot of people are a little bit nervous of putting colours together.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a good way of just saying, right, I'm just going to chuck colours together and see what happens. And actually, sometimes you come up with something that you might never have put together before, but really like.
I'm always saying that green and that purple, or red and purple, those opposite colours.
I do as well.
Just it kind of forces you to go in a direction perhaps that you wouldn't automatically assumed. All right, my darling. Well, there is a bit of a queue on the phone line, so please bear with us because that number you're seeing, 0800 644 655, is a free phone number. I'm not going to deny we can see at least 20 people there.
Lots of people.
It's about a 3-minute wait. Please hold the line because obviously it's on a first come first basis. If you're on the website, please proceed to check out. Don't worry if you are waiting, there is still stock available. I'll keep you updated on that, so you can still ring and you can still come through on the website and just proceed straight to check out Whack It in Your Basket. We'll show some demonstrations, and don't forget, after this I'll be setting the first question to win some of the jewellery, and we'll throw in some scoops and what have you out of this kit. So I'll set that question, but you're going to show us the bracelets. Let's get everybody started on the journey.
I do have to say a big thank you to my lovely little sister, because obviously with Bump I'm quite tired. So
Lucy
Lucy has been helping me to get some of these kits finished, and she actually taught me how to do this.
Well, there you go. Sharing ideas. Thank you, Lucy.
So yeah, she's
at home to eat scones, she told me. Your mum's scones.
Well, she probably is, actually. We're all going to see our little brother today as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Well, my little brother, her big brother. But yeah, so yeah, a little family gathering later.
Oh, bless you.
So that's going to be nice.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so this bracelet has kind of got two bracelet techniques into one. So once you've mastered one, you just need to make that twice, and then you kind of weave them together. So I'll explain how to do the first half of it first, and then I've already, Blue Peter style, prepared the other half to save a little bit of time. So I don't know if you guys can see that. What I've done is I've got the rondelles and turned them on their side so they're flat, and just interspersed them with these lovely little green, it's a real colour pop, the green next to the black. So you essentially got 4 pieces of wire, attach it to whatever clasp you want with crimps as normal. If anyone's not sure how to do that, we've got little tutorials on the website. And then I'm going to take, so I've already done one here, so it started with the green and then gone to the black. So on the other one, I'm going to start with the black and then switch to the green. So I'm putting one wire through the rondelle one way, cross that through with the other wire on the other side, like that, and pull it tight. So it comes down like that. And then take both wires and pop them through whatever colour bead you want, really, but I've happened to choose green because I quite like the green and the black together. And that's an example of me trying colours that I wouldn't normally put together. I might have to trim the end off. I've got a kink on the end. It's not good. Thread that on. Try and keep them sort of straight. And then again another one. I'll have to put a few on so I can explain the second half. So wire through left to right of the rondelle, and right to left as well. Pull that tight. I don't know if my fingers are in the way, hope you can see it all right. Pull it tight like that. And then another green one. And then I'll just do one more on this side before I start weaving the two together. So again, very simple. Left to right, right to left. Pull it tight. Make sure the rondelle sits so that the face of the bead is showing. If you put both wires through the middle, you'll get the edge. So let's have a little look like that. So you can kind of see the pattern emerging there, and then this is the Blue Peter style where I've got the other one here already made. And obviously you keep going until you've got the length of your bracelet before you start doing the second part. But then when you finish these two, you just take another length of wire. So I'll just go to about there. Chop that off. And then the rondelle that's closest to the clasp, you want to thread this wire through the middle, like so, and then pull it all the way through. So you've effectively got 2 wires coming out of that first rondelle. And then the same principle before, it's left to right, right to left, but you're going through the rondelle on the opposite side. So you're kind of making a little link. Like that. Oops, dropped my second wire. In fact, I might have to turn that underneath there. Doesn't help when you drop your wire. Sorry, peeps. Trying to poke it through. I'm going to have to chop the end off.
You've got a kinky end.
I've got a kinky end, yes. It's causing me all kinds of problems.
But there's so much wire in the kit anyway, so.
Yeah, there certainly is.
This is why it's such a good stash, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
£15.
There's masses and masses. So you've got the two woven together, and then you just swap to the other side. So you're on, the first rondelle had the wire go through it, then you to the second rondelle, but it's on the other side. And then you switch again, so you go back to the first side, put your wires through, left to right, right to left.
A zigzag.
Like a zigzag.
Oh, beautiful.
And it can look a bit like spaghetti junction with all your wires, but you just have to persevere. And basically what you're doing is you're lacing,
It's knitting them together.
you're lacing it together.
Ah.
And you keep going, keep swapping sides. So through there, left to right, right to left. There we go. Pop that in there. Well, my kinky end's causing a problem again. It will go through. You just have to give it a wiggle. So basically, you keep lacing along, and then if I pull this one back in, this is what it looks like when you've finished it.
Et voila. There we go.
So it just
So they overlap, don't they? Sort
Yeah.
of the green and the black there, yeah.
they overlap like a little lace, and it just holds them together. And in theory, you could make that as wide as you like. So however many
Oh yes, yeah.
bands you
Real
want
cuff.
to weave together, you can make a
Yeah.
huge cuff.
Beautiful. $14.95. Thank you, Hannah. And don't forget, between 8 and 9 every morning, we have our starters hour with Linda and Lucy and Sheila, of course. And if you buy a new kit from us today, because we always want to encourage new jewellery makers to start their journey with a new hobby. Now, I always think something like this makes a great gift idea as well, moving into the festive season, 'cause it's a little bit different. You're starting a new hobby, and we like to encourage it further. We'll give you the free DVD, again, with get started tutorials, such as you've just seen with Hannah as well. We have advanced ones every day as well, with all of our guest designers on the live show in the morning, at night, between the guests are with us at 7 till 9 in the evening, and on our website as well. And we'll give you the booklet for free, you know, how you can contact us, learn about step-by-step techniques, the fundamentals of using the tools that we sell. We're a one-stop shop, so there's lots. We're a bit of a family with our Facebook family as well. So there's a lot of help out there to encourage you with your jewellery making, basically, because we're always keen to get new lovely jewellery. We've got our regulars.
Share the love. Share the love.
Absolutely, our regulars creating all sorts of wonderfulness. We'll look at the Wall of Fame in a minute, but I'm going to set a question, and we'll pick out. You could win the majority of this jewellery. We'll definitely have a scoop. So my question is, and we'll bring up the text messaging service. This is to win the jewellery and a scoop. And so the first person to give me the correct answer. And the question is, what does the term nickel silver mean? What does this term nickel silver actually mean? Because today is our Silver Sizzler show. Just text your message to 60777 and start your message JM Studio. Please give me your customer number as well, because obviously we want to send it to you. I need to know who you are. And to win the jewellery, to win a scoop, we're going to we'll just pack it full of lovely goodies. First person to text the right answer. That's the only way we can do it, really. What does the term? Do you know? Obviously, don't tell me if you do.
I couldn't tell you, could I?
Do you have an idea? Have you heard of the term?
I have an idea, yeah.
She has an idea.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, so first person to text in. I think it's time to have a little look at your Wall of Fame this week and some of your designs, but thank you for your patience on the phone lines. There is still stock availability. You haven't missed out yet. So for $14.95, if you want to get all of these amazing strands and those findings and get started today, then call the number at the bottom of the screen. Let's look at your designs. Alrighty. Oh, dingly dangles.
Dingly danglies. Right, this is number 82. And it says, hi everyone, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame this week. I've used 925 silver Rolo chain and purple magnesite that I bought on my second order. Good luck to all the yummy mummies to bees. I'm going to miss you all when you go on maternity leave. From Lauren in the Vale of Glamorgan. Thanks, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren, that's nice.
We'll all miss being here, won't we? Yeah.
There'll be nobody up there.
I know. Skeleton staff.
Oh dear, well, it will fly by, it always does. This is number 80, and Gorgininess. And this is from Laura in Warrington. And she says, oh, I'm new to jewellery making. I love picking up new ideas every time I watch. I fell in love with the sage amethyst as soon as I saw it. So I've created simple earrings, a necklace and a bracelet using the amethyst and the white frosted quartz. It's my first attempt at sending something into the Wall of Fame. Well, Laura in Warrington, for a first attempt, it is absolutely fantastic. You're number 18. You stand just as much of a chance of winning as anybody else, because we just pluck it out on a Wednesday. You could be a winner or the runner-up.
Check this out.
OMG!
How amazing is this? We've got chainmail, we've got lace, we've got wire work, we've got everything. This is number 83, and it's in preparation for Halloween, it looks like. So morning all.
Look at the bat!
Look at that!
It's fantastic!
This week's entry is the set I made to go with my vampire costume for tomorrow night's Halloween fancy dress party.
How much fun.
It's made from red Chinese jade and faceted shell pearls from JM and a couple of vampire teeth charms from my stash. The chainmail links for the bracelet and the bat are made from JM wire, which I have to say is the best wire I've ever worked with. I hope it makes the wall. Good luck to everyone this week, from Tracy in Morecambe. I think that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh God! Well, I think the bat is really cool, but also the chainmail in the bracelet. It's like I'm in awe of that, because I'm not very good at that yet.
Hey, nobody's got the nickel silver question right yet.
Oh no!
And you could keep texting in. You could win all of this jewellery, and we'll throw in a scoop and some extra goodies. So the first person to text in, what does the term nickel silver actually mean? What does it mean? Okay. I think we'll have a winner. Right, okay, I'll read out another couple of Wall of Fames. This is stunning.
Wow.
This is number 81, and this is from Pat in North Shields, and it's aragonite encased in herringbone weave with gold colour wire attached to a silver-plated wire and a silver-plated chain. She says, the first time I've mixed the different coloured wires together, and I like the look. I love the look, Pat. Good luck, and good luck to Pat. Yeah, Patricia Strong. That is just gorgeous.
It's really good.
Yeah, you're an incredible. You have such incredible dexterity there that your weave is so neat.
Look at the detail.
Oh, stunning.
We ought to share that to Laura upstairs.
Definitely, she's doing the intermediate wire work course today, so check out the course centre. I'm afraid I haven't got this month's scoop because it has the courses listed, but we always send you the scoop for free. Sorry, not the scoop. I'm on the wrong channel. The hub. I beg your pardon.
The other one.
The hub, yeah, for free, so you can find out what's going on here and the courses you can do, because of course we'll have lots of courses in November. There's ones every week.
There's all sorts of courses, whether it's practical courses or business courses.
Why work for beginner, why work for intermediates, you know, loads. Right, have we got a winner? We've got a winner.
Do we need a drum roll?
That will do. That will do. Yes, I'll accept that answer. Yes, it should be actually, it's factually correct.
Okay.
She got into a lot of detail. I can't show the text, but the lady's name is Angie Hicks from Taunton.
Yay! Well done.
You win the jewellery, and we'll throw in a scoop of some goodies. So nickel silver, basically, the answer is it contains no silver. It contains no silver, it just looks like silver, and it's a combination of your base metals, copper, nickel and zinc, and it just resembles silver in colour. So there we have it.
Well, fancy that.
I've got an interesting fact about brass knobs as well. Do you want to know that? Because silver...
Hit me with it. Go on.
Silver self-sanitizes in a way. You know, have you ever heard about... I'll go into it later, but anyway, silver has sort of electrons within it, and it can oxidize, and it's antibacterial. That's why they used to store water in silver-coated tanks and what have you on ships.
And you get silver in plasters and things like that.
You do, and silver nitrate they used to recommend, but then people, if they'd had too much, turned themselves blue and purple, didn't they? Yeah. But brass knobs, and if you had silver knobs, obviously, this is what's so good about your brass knobs at home on your doorways, rather than the aluminium and stainless steel. They self-sanitize after 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, you know, when germs and colds and people just... And in hospitals, the old brass knobs. This is why. Hold on to your brass knobs and you get silver knobs.
Bed knobs and broomsticks and all
exactly,
that.
Exactly, yeah. These aluminium newfangled stainless steel jobbies, fine, but you need to go around wiping them. There you go, there's your fact about brass knobs. Rightio, the question answer to the fun quiz was 925 silver alloyed with copper. Yeah, alloyed with copper. We need question number 3, but well done to our lady in Taunton. Right. Let's show you how to enter the Wall of Fame. We're going to be looking at some more later on. We're going to release a new strand, one of our high-end strands. It's a bargain, okay? One of our high-end strands coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
The Jewellery Maker gift voucher is now available. If you're looking for the right gift this year, choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Call 0845 6588 663 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
I've just gone, ooh, and then ah. Ooh, ah. I'll say, we've got that fantastic amber tomorrow, and it's with me, the gorgeous of amber. I love amber because it's a gorgeous organic gemstone, and of course, the rich colours of those. I mean, that was a real reddish. You get a lot of amber from the Baltics, but of course, it's the colouring you get in it, whether it's gold or the greens even. Or the reddish. It's all to do with the vegetation. The vegetarian. It's all to do with the vegetation that was in the area when it started to decompose and turn into, yes, so we have another look. That's tomorrow. Some gorgeous amber nuggets. We haven't seen amber before. It's like Bonfire toffee. It's like bobbing your toffee apples. Toffee delicious goodness tomorrow. With my good self, if you can bear to have me for another day. Now, from the Gems of Distinction, can I just show you what's coming up in the Gorgini stakes? Oh, that's not very nice, is it? You don't really want to see all my shopping in the background. I'm so sorry. I told you we had grapes to eat. That's not attractive, Hannah. It's not very professional, is it?
I should say, the supermarkets are available.
I know, I need that table lowered. We've got our beautiful, beautiful quartz triumvirate. I'm going to launch the bicoloured colour first, but I just wanted to show you the others coming up as well. I've got beautiful lavender amethyst. I've got gorgeous golden citrine for November. And now I'm going to do my bicoloured quartz, which when I first glanced at it, actually, I thought I was looking at a variation of Bracelet, you know, your green amethyst. And, well, they're closely related because it is the quartz family, and iron is what colours them. Have a little look, because the bicoloured quartz, sometimes with our bicoloured quartz, on our sister channel, you get, you get what we call phantom quartz. And it's where the darker colours within the sort of the lighter green create almost like phantom shadows, and that's what it reminded me of. Although it's not the phantom quartz, you're starting to see these darker greens, these darker tonalities. There is the most beautiful brilliance in this quartz, because this is from our Gems of Distinction range, okay? The most beautiful, beautiful inner brilliance. When you think that each of these gems are individually hand-faceted, each of these gems are individually hand drilled, as it were, to achieve that beautiful cut and the drilling. I mean, each gemstone can take up to 20 minutes each to cut and then to hand drill, because we recently came back, obviously, from India, where Chloe and our Carol were. And have we started to see some more of that footage now, Tommy? Has it been edited? Yeah? Forgive me, I'm catching up with you all. But, you know, they can take each of these gems or just on one strand. It can take 20 minutes each, because they're all hand cut. So you bring out that brilliance, you bring out that beautiful inner refractivity. And I would say there's shades of green here, like lemon and gold to green. It's your bi-coloured lemon quartz. It reminds me of phantom quartz, actually, where you get those darker shadows in there. There's a beautiful, beautiful scope of tonality there. And you've got to have, I mean, I am just quickly adding up a quick guesstimate here for you at home. But I'm just looking 10, 20, 30. There's got to be close to 100 on the strand. Now, 120 minutes, that's a lot of time. Is it 2,000 minutes? Can anybody do the maths on that? How many hours of work just to do one strand? My goodness, hours, isn't it? Absolutely hours. To just do and complete one beautiful strand. So it's really about unlocking that beauty, unlocking that brilliance. It's a lovely delicacy of colour, and I think with the lovely citrine we've got coming up and the amethyst in the gems of distinction, this would be beautiful. I'm thinking of those gold balls. It's a 30 centimetre strand. What would you put with this, Hannah, just off the top of your head, beautiful? Make lovely little charms, don't they, on eye pins?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably put something like smoky quartz with it.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
Maybe a labradorite, something with a similar kind of tone
tonality,
to it.
yeah.
But again, something that bounces light around as well. So
just a little hint of it in your bonfire kit, you know, with those orangey reds.
Yeah.
It's the gentle greens.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very good.
Prehnite, if you think greens as well.
Yeah.
Prehnite be beautiful. Look at that glow. Gorgeous, because of course they're individually hand cut, individually hand drilled, and this is what gives them the distinction. This is what gives them that distinctiveness of beauty. Now, you're going to be shocked to the core in terms of the price. I know you're shocked at my brass knobs fact, but this is going to shock you even further. This would look beautiful, in fact, with, I think, the amber tomorrow. What do you think? You know that toffee coloured amber we've got tomorrow? This would be beautiful with it. And I promise you right now, because I'm with you tomorrow as well, you will be able to afford that. This is not going to break the bank. In fact, come on in for this, open up your order, start adding it to your basket right now, because when you see the price, you're going to be buying two. You're going to be so shocked if, oh, she's DD, she's done it again. That's such naughtiness. Again, she's gone lower than she said she was going to go. $7.95. Ridiculous. Just look at all of that quality, the hours of work. Just to achieve, I mean, like I said, there's got to be close to 100 individual hand-cut, hand-drilled gemstones on that strand. And can you see the lights, how illuminating? One of my favourite gems is Bracelet. It's a light green quartz. And I love it because of the illuminating capability. When we look at that close-up, do you see the inner refractivity, that light coming off the crystal structure of the quartz? How bright it is. It's glowing, isn't it? And $7.95 for 45 carats. You know, just pick up, oh, I mean, beautiful with gold as well. I mean, I know today's focus is silver, but I'm just thinking those greens, the warmth of the greens, or with rose gold. Those pretty little 10 findings, the balls in that first kit that Hannah had this morning. Candy shop. Hey, I remembered something. Candy shop, it was called Candy Shop, wasn't it? Yes, yeah. The Willy Wonka factory, that one. Yes, I never remember kit names, as you know. $7.95, 45 carats. Remember to phone early on the free phone number, though, because stock is limited on our gems of distinction. They take too long, obviously, just to do one strand. You know, 20 minutes, 100 gems, 2,000 minutes. I haven't been able to work out the maths in that yet. It hurts my brain to think about it, actually, quite frankly. $7.95. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So please don't miss out. The code is UAS, F for Freddy, 13. And it's while stocks last, so make sure you don't miss out. In fact, I've got a kit bundle coming up, well, a little bundle coming up later on. It has some smoky quartz in it. And let me just show you that with exactly what you're looking at here, because It's Hannah's choice, and it would look beautiful. I mean, just look at those, so rich. And then if I think just some of those gold balls, or you know, yeah, just look at that with your findings as well. Just delicious, really expensive, and they're big, aren't they? They're big gemstones, because those are 8mm. So you know, from our gems of distinction, they can often be a lot smaller. They're big, aren't they? So very noticeable. In fact, of the strands of our gems of distinction, these are the biggest faceted rondelles actually. So $7.95, whatever you do. That looks gorgeous. That's a great idea, those two together. Love those. Oh, that looks so rich. Oh, and I've got a beautiful bundle coming up as well. Is it? Yeah, got it. Yeah, this, look at this. This is a bundle I'm going to do now. Let me just show you it with it. This works beautifully with it, and it just gives it an extra dimension, an extra bit of sparkle. That is perfect. Promise me you get the two together, because you've got your 30. Oh, that's the money back guarantee been extended 16th of January. Marvellous, because I knew it had on our other channel. So yeah, don't forget the money back guarantee is extended beyond December. So we are thinking Christmas gift ideas. 12 weeks, so there'll be a lot arriving within the next 12 weeks. So you've got loads of time if you are thinking of introducing somebody new to this fabulous new hobby. Then please don't say that. That's perfect. Trust me on this, because what you can do is see these together when they arrive together. And if you don't think I've made a wise choice, if you think my recommendation is a bit rubbish, then you can just say, poo to fee, I don't agree with her at all, and send it back, quite frankly, but you won't. That's just beautiful. Should we do the bundle? That's the first of our gems of distinction, going like hotcakes. No one can quite believe that price point. I'm not surprised. Alrighty, I just promise me you'll get it with this bundle, because it really, really makes it rock, and it gives it an extra dimension, you know. So in here we've got the Smoky quartz, and we've got 2 lots of agates in a really exciting style. Love the cuts of these 3, because these orbs here give you a lovely sort of tortoiseshell effect. Can you see that on the close-ups, like tortoiseshell? Sorry, Tommy, were you going? Just when he thought it was safe. Yeah, it's like a tortoiseshell effect, isn't it? It reminds me of a tabby cat. It's got all those lovely colours on her. Tabby cat. And then these are like beautiful polished skittles, actually. These elongated rice beads, coffee agate rice beads, 50 carats, 24 by 5mm. You've got 150 carats of the leopard skin agate, as I kept calling it, the tortoise. But there's some lovely tonality. Look at those. Gold. I mean, it's the leaves colour, isn't it, right now? I'm just adoring the landscape right now with the red golds and the oranges and the greens and the browns. Trouble is, I can't walk into the garden. We've just got a landscape of leaves. Leaves everywhere, just you can't see the grass full of leaves that have fallen down, showered. But the thing is that they're so pretty, I can't get angry with nature. It's so gorgeous. That's what they're there for. And then you've got the Smoky quartz rounds as well, 80 carats. So 80 carats of the quartz rounds, Smoky quartz, which are 6mm, 50 carats of the coffee agate rice beads, 150 carats of the leopard skin agate. So some lovely textures there to look at. Semi-translucency patterns, sort of leopard skin tortoise shell. The luster on those rice beads. They're delicious, aren't they? They look like sugar candy cane, don't they? Or cinnamon sticks, cinnamon golds and browns. So beautiful with that lemon quartz, that bicoloured. Let me just put that into shot again, Claire, because I just love these 4 together. This is called African Safari. Have you been on a safari, Hannah?
No, I haven't, but I wish I did, because I've got a real thing about elephants, actually.
Have you?
I'd love to meet an elephant that wasn't in the zoo. And just,
I'd love to go on a safari while they're
probably
still...
from a distance slightly, because I'm not sure that they're all that friendly.
Well, there is that.
Yeah, but no, I just think it'd be really nice.
Yeah, it'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? See them in their own environment, you know, while a lot of them are still with us. Beautiful. So let's have our own African safari. There's that bicoloured quartz. Oh, look at it glow! Look at that on the camera. Sorry, I keep going on about it, but it was ridiculous, wasn't it? $7.95. You can just add that to your order when you come in for our African safari right now. We've got a bargainlicious, silverlicious, beautiful-licious price for you. I've got a question number 3 with my fun quiz as well. $9.95. Wow, wow, wee, wow. And if you get that lemon, well, I keep calling it the bicoloured quartz with it as well, bargain. 3, and they're such great shapes, aren't they? It's lovely. Got the rice beads in there, Hannah. Get that elongated.
Rice beads, rounds, all sorts. You could do loads with that.
Yeah.
Really good.
I mean, they effortlessly work together, don't they?
Completely, yeah.
Beautiful.
Gotta get it. In fact, I might get that one.
I think you should.
If there's any left.
Exactly. Do you know what that would look lovely with? Botswana! Yes! It would, if only we had some. It would look fantastic with Botswana. It's just the bee's knees with that beautiful. But I'm sorry I keep going on about it, but it just works. Try it out and see. Try it out for me. Ring the phone number right now and get the gorgeous lemon quartz faceted rondelles for $7.95 as well, because you've got those 3 for a bargain, $9.95. Beautiful. 50% of the stock's been allocated. So it's first come, first served, and the code is MXGC06. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning with us. Let me know what you're up to. Text us in. Myself and Hannah and the 2 bundles. We want to know what you're up to. What's next, beautiful? Ooh, tiger's eye. This bundle on my left. Let's set a fun question while we're looking. Fun question number 3 on the silver sizzling day is Long John Silver. Arr, thank you, Tommy. Is a fictional character from the novel Treasure Island. Who wrote the novel? Just for fun, who wrote the novel? Shame on you if you don't know, Claire. She knows. Who wrote the novel Long John Silver? Arr. Well, actually, the novel's Treasure Island, obviously, but the character. You know, don't you, Hannah? She knows. She knows.
I think that, yeah.
She does. She knows. You know. I know that you know. It's just on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah.
If I say, you go, oh yeah. Just for fun, that one. Just for fun. First person. Text me in. Just for fun. Alrighty, let's release a new bundle. Now, well, is it a bundle we've seen before? New bundle. And again, this ties in so beautifully with the bundle I've just had. What's that, darling? Oh, hello. We've got tiger's eye. And we've got some is it our carnelian or our agates? Okay, red agate and our beautiful quartzite. We've got 80 carats of this delicious pseudomorph there. Your tiger's eye, beautifully, beautifully polished. 6mm rounds. Then you've got 300 carats of your red quartzite lanterns. Now I love that shape. Beautiful, because the way in which they hang, if you have them on the stem of an eye pin or a head pin, is you get loads of light to bring out the luminosity, you know, so they actually just glow. And then you've actually got your puffy ovals as well, and you can see there's some beautiful tonality in there, and in the matrix you can actually see some of the layering of the actual gemstone there as well, and some lovely dark reds and some oranges and golden glows there as well. Hello again. Gorgeous. I've got some lovely guests. You look awfully familiar. Have you been with us before? Yes. I have. Yes. Well, you have. You work here, Laura. I've got some guests in the studio. Are we going to release the power of the tiger? Let's release the power of the tiger and we'll meet our gorgeous guests on the intermediate wire work course with Laura today here at Jewellery Maker and Gems Towers. I'll ask our ladies. I think it's all ladies, yeah? Who wrote the novel Treasure Island with Long John Silver in it? Okay, nobody's answered yet. Oh, I've heard the right answer already. Yeah, it's the girls know. They're all over it. I know. They're all over it. It's just the fun quiz. Question number 10 is the one you want to enter in for, because then you could win the challenge jewellery today. So we're going to release our new bundle, and again, oh, the other bundle's gone, but it would look great with the other bundle that I just showed you. The power of the... No, that's got to be a mistake, Dee. That's a mistake. That must be a mistake.
I can't
All
hear
three
it.
of these girls for $7.95. I know. Never mind the intermediate wire work course. Just get on the phone. $7.95. It's ridiculous, and I work here. That is just daft. There you go. But there you go. The power of the tiger. YIGC 16. Why I never. 80 carats of your tiger's. I pay that just for the tiger's eye and then some. And then you've got your quartzite lanterns, 300 carats and 180 carats of your striped agate puffy ovals, $7.95.
Crazy.
Can my voice get any higher? No.
Do you think it's just Dee Dee because she's moving into a different role?
I think she's going hell for leather. She doesn't care, does she?
I know.
She's like a train wreck.
Absolutely.
Just like,
Just trash it.
she's like, whatever, let's get out there. I'm only with you tomorrow, and then I'm off up to the editing suite. What do I care? Let's get it out there, yeah. Fantastic. Let's take advantage of her. And again, I'm just thinking of that beautiful amber tomorrow. That would look gorgeous. Gorgeous with the amber as well. And you've got that money back guarantee extended to the 16th of January, of course. $7.95 for 3 Gorgini strands. 9 chances left. Now listen, there's no here in the studio doing the intermediate Y-work course, and they're going to come and say hello, and they know the answer to who wrote the novel Treasure Island. Come and say hi. Come on in. Hello, hello, hello. You're fast becoming a regular. Hello, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine.
Come on in. You have to squeeze round, especially round me. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Are we all regular? Well, what are you doing on the course, Hannah? Hello, Mummy. Hello, darling. Hello, hello. And obviously our lovely Laura. So, Laura, what are you going to take these gorgeous ladies through today?
Well, I've got a few examples.
Ooh.
We won't be making all of these jewellery, but we'll be learning the techniques of
Okay.
So we'll be making a couple of fun rings.
Beautiful.
Just going to be learning the techniques.
So we're learning, Laura is teaching all of our skilled ladies the next level, taking them to the next level on the Y-work course. So we're going to be looking at some of the fun rings and this incredible Y-work.
Doing the weaves, the different two-tone weaves.
Two-tone weaves.
Making patterns out of the weave up and down the wire, but still being able to make a structural piece of jewellery out there.
So patterns up and down the wire while still keeping the structure of the jewellery. I'm just repeating because Laura has got a microphone on, so that's all right, darling. Just thinking, I just said that, Fiona. Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Pretty much it, really.
Still places for next week?
Yeah.
Still places for next week.
On the 2nd of November, next Friday.
And is this intermediate or is this?
So intermediate, so,
So-
we'll be learning this and there's a little pair of earrings there as well.
So the 2nd next week.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. You
Yeah.
can ring the call centre right now.
Join in, you can learn how to make what is lovely.
Ladies, is it worth doing? Yeah. There you go. She's not all bad, is she? She's quite nice, really, isn't she? A bark's worse than a bite, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And we do feed you, don't we? Oh, yeah. You know, we do give you a cup of tea. You know, it's not all bad.
I did offer to make teas when they first
Next time she does. Mine's tea, no sugar, all right?
Yeah, me too.
Hop down. Huh?
Decaf, tea.
Decaf.
I make awful tea, but you're more than welcome to try it.
Well, if they're still standing at 4:30, then we know it's all right. Okay, so 2nd of November, the Y-work.
Yeah,
But you
next
do
Friday.
we have Y-work for beginners as well.
That's
And
Louise, yeah.
that's Louise.
This is the intermediate, like I said, so it's hopefully taking it up that next level.
Yeah,
so you've
more
had a bit of a
advanced.
play about and now you can take, yeah.
Brilliant. And have you all been Y-working for a while now? I mean, obviously, if you're doing the next intermediate course, yeah, you love it. Yeah, you've got your beautiful, beautiful jewellery on. I'm gorgeous, gorgeous, absolutely fantastic. I can see all the jewellery glistening.
Got to get that necklace on camera.
What is yours?
Yeah.
Well, I hope to see you adorned in it by the end of the afternoon. Thank you very much to our gorgeous guests. Enjoy your day, and I'll come and see you when the show ends. But have a great, great morning with our Laura, and yeah, and enjoy the rest of your day with us here. Welcome, welcome to Gems TV and Jewellery Maker. Yeah, we'll see you later on. So, what was the answer? Sorry, who wrote Treasure Island? Who wrote Treasure Island? You did? Yeah, no. You've got the answer right. Robert Louis Stevenson. That was the answer for the fun quiz. We're doing silver quiz, you see. Long John Silver. Have you? One of your favourites. There you go. Robert Louis Stevenson. Right, we'll say goodbye to the ladies, and we'll be right back after this with lots more goodies, so don't go anywhere. See you later. Oh, thank you, darling. Sorry, darling, I've lost transmission. I've no idea what Tommy's trying to tell it. No idea. What's that? Can somebody give me some sign language? All right, we're going to carry straight on. Something's happened with my earpiece. I don't know what, my lovelies. I've gone all... Can't hear a thing. Hold on. Oh, hello. You're back. It's a dodgy wire, Hannah.
Oh, no.
Rightio, we're going to carry on. Let's do it. Let's do another bundle. Why not? That was question number 3 on the fun quiz. And I think Mary got that right as well in Bristol. So well done, Mary. But it's just for fun until we get to question number 10, when you could win the challenge jewellery that I can see Hannah making furiously in the corner there. What's it to be, Hannah? Dee Dee, rather. What do you want it to be next? What bundleicious beautifulness? Now this would go fantastically with the Candy Shop First kit, because I can see loads of colour in here as well. We'll have question number 4 as well to our fun silver quiz in a moment, and learn more facts about silver and what have you, because that's the idea of the day. We've still got our big silver giveaway to bring you with our silver brushed beads. These are fantastic. They're huge. Can't wait to do those. Jangle, jangle. Right. Oh, a metre of the aluminium bright purple chain. And again, I'm thinking of the fantastic amethyst and the mystic rose. I mean, just look at these two coming up. Oh, and in our third kit today, Hannah's made the most amaze balls necklace out of aluminium black chain that's in the kit. It's just gorgini. And I'm just thinking, ooh, now those... Hello, and our beautiful rich amethyst as well. So that's part of today's bundle. You've also got, and this is why we thought the candy coloured, this quartzite, look at this. Ooh, it is the Willy Wonka chocolate factory, isn't it? Lavender pink. That's a berry, that's a real berry colour, isn't it? And of course, we can keep these together, but when you start to separate them, that beautiful, almost like a peridot green, but you've also got that rich, like a jade green. Then you've got the black, then you've got almost like a lapis royal blue purple there as well, with those rice beads there. Multicoloured quartzite rice beads, 28 by 11 millimetres. A metre of that cable chain, 17 by 24 millimetres. And we've also got our rounds of our agate, black agate. Look at those, big. Ooh, look at the lustre on those. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. 14 millimetre, 450 carats. Now, some of them might be striped. It's called striped, and if you hold them up to the light, oh, do you know, I've done it again. Oh no, it's just in the gallery. Next time you have a little moment, remind me to run in and get my torch that a viewer bought me. Yeah, no, I've got one in my bag. She sent one to me in a key ring. I finally got one. I've left it in there. But you can you see the banding there? It's a brilliant idea on a key ring, so I'll never lose. No, you'll never find it. If you go in that bag, you'll never come out alive. Can you see how some of them's got, yeah. Over 12. Because we've also got, these are gorgini. These get the woof factor. Woof. Look at these. Oh, hello. Oh my word, how beautiful are they? Those teal blue greens. Do you know what? Just for these two alone, this is a giveaway. And we've got all of that lovely colour and fun, which works so gorgeously with the candy colour kit. Look at those. You're looking at over £35 to buy these separately from Jewellery Maker. Over £35. But not today, it's my Silver Sizzler show. Literally 50% off, $15.95. What a bargain. Absolutely. Wouldn't you just pay that for those two? That's a bargain, isn't it, Hannah?
Completely.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Probably pay that just for one strand, actually. The big chunky strand.
Exactly. It's really chunky, isn't it? But it's the colours on there I love. Those greeny blues, and you can actually see the quartzite. So yeah, there you go on the close-up. The banding, pendants. I love the idea of just one and then leading your macrame either side from it, you know, on a bracelet. So that's your feature on the wrist. And I've seen the layering there as well within the structure, because they're all different. They're all beautiful. And then you've got those big, I mean, there's those two. What a great, chunky, loads of luster. And all, I mean, this black with this pink, interweave it, twine it, you know, interweave it in, maybe with some of that pretty mystic amethyst as well. Just have them hanging like little charms. I mean, I'm going in the direction of Hannah's necklace in the third kit today, because that's what she's done with one of the necklaces. It's amazing. She just doubled it over. I'm giving it away now, but run chain through it and then hung little charms. It looks incredible. So nice chain worked in such a versatile way. So $15.95, and it should be over £35. You know, if you were to buy these separately, over £30, wasn't it? Sorry, from Jewellery Maker. So great bundles, you know, to get those gift ideas. How many chances left? Less than 15 chances. Oh, we need to get on with it. We need to get on with it. Right, question number 4 in the Silver Fun quiz. And well done, Mary in Bristol, in that last one. She also got Robert Louis Stevenson right as well. And this is just for fun. Don't forget, when we show you the next new kit, I'll be posing a question. You could win the jewellery from it. Question number 4. Had to have a show with Elvis in, didn't I? In October 1977, Elvis and his song, Way On Down, was topped in the charts by an American actor-singer called Hutch, aka Starsky and Hutch. And he had a #1 hit with the song. Now, who was in Starsky and Hutch? Who sang songs in Starsky and Hutch? And what was his #1 hit? The clue is in the title of the show. No, you would. Well, Dee Dee, you're not from the UK, darling. You weren't around in the 70s. You weren't even born, were you, darling? But I've actually got this single. That's how old I am. I was only a nipper at the time, you know, got it off the jukebox. But I remember the song. You know Starsky and Hutch, yeah. Well, one of them, he was a bit of a crooner. And he's still around today, but he had a hit. The clue is in the title of the show. What's the show about today? Silver. Hannah's got a lookness over there. Do you think you might know the answer? Just for fun?
No, probably not.
Can you sing it is the question.
No, I can't sing anything.
I'll give you a clue. Da 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 da. It's not Dallas. Ah, da 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 da. Sorry if you don't get it from that. I sound like the pub singer, don't I? What's next, Dee Dee? That's just for fun. Now, our high-end distinction. Oochie McCoochie, let's do it. I'm all for that. Because it just looks fantabulous with the Mystic Amethyst still to come and the Mystic Rose Quartz. And again, you just put it up to, just take it outside, just take it for a walk, take your gems for a walk. They are glowing. They have such inner brilliance. You know, inclusions stop inner brilliance. That's the distinctive quality of these gemstones. All hand cut, all hand drilled. Can you see that glow on the underbelly there? It's like lanterns of light. Can you see that at home? I hope you can, because that is just an earmark of the quality that I'm talking about here in the studio. Cut, as you know, hand cut in Jaipur, where they've got that have been passed down from generation to generation. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of years of cutting skills, using very tried and tested hand cutting techniques. And the reason they hand cut the gemstones is that slow controlled process unlocks the beauty. It allows for a greater carat weight to be garnered, but it also allows a greater attention to detail. You think about machine cut gemstones, they're mass produced. There's not, I don't suppose there's that much, what's the word, quality control, shall we say, as opposed to with something that's hand cut. You've got total mastery over every gemstone, how it reflects the light, what the end product is like, and that is the guarantee you get on our gems of distinction. And this is again 45 carats of what we call the pale amethyst. I'd like to think of it as the Rose de France, the lavender amethyst. Oh, Hannah, look at the glow! Look at the glow! Ice white brilliance. And the pinkety-perkety beautifulness of it. If you love kunzites and morganites and amethysts, you've got to get the bag today. Oh, that is gorgini, isn't it? Look at all that, and put it with silver, with that, you know, that reflectivity, the most gleaming precious metal on the planet there. Your beautiful, beautiful silver with its glistening shimmer and its exciting luster. Just amazing. Beautiful. You know, you've just got such a shimmer. Look at that illumination. You know, the clarity is phenomenal. Oh, I can't stop looking at the gorgeousness. Brand new today, COS F89. Oh my word, that is just phenomenal. I couldn't physically pick up better for you. You know, if I can't speak, can I? I need to breathe a bit more. I'm so excited. Textbook, absolute textbook quality. Where's the gin? This is what I need. I need a big glug of gin. Just delicious. Oh dear. I'm laughing at the daft price Dee Dee's got in mind. It's so naughty. Can you just trust me on this and make sure you're dialing on 0800 644 655. What would you put? Oh my goodness me, I was just about to ask. £9.95. That's just silly, isn't it? Under £10. Just look at that quality. Look at that illumination. I told you, we've decided that Dee Dee's just on going hell for leather. She doesn't care anymore. Well, she does care. She cares about you and your bargains. But she's just thrown in the towel. I'm going for it. She's like, these are my last 2 days before she's moving into departmental. She's not moving out. We're not letting her go that easily. She's just moving positions within the company. And so she's just thinking, oh, what does it matter? Let me go out with a bit of a bang. They'll all remember me. I was the Dee Dee that gave you 45 carats of those beautiful, distinctive, pure lavender amethysts for as little as £9.95, and see their glow, feel their glow, touch their glow. I was just about to ask, when I saw that ridiculous price, what would you do? How would this take you on your jewellery maker journey, Hannah?
I'd probably do something like chandelier earrings with those, because they're so sparkly and they're such a delicate colour. I'd just put quite a few of them together.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, it'd be really dramatic, I think. Like,
dingle, dangle, woof. And the chandeliers, and of course they've got movement, they can catch that light.
Yeah,
you wouldn't need many, would you?
No, you wouldn't need many, but I think I'd put a few together, and then you get that little bit of the colour, but mostly the sparkle. And you know me, I like my sparkles.
Oh, me too. Do you know what that sounds like? Dirty goodness. Oh, that's so naughty. It's dirty. It's so good. £9.95. Now, half the stock's been allocated. We did start with good availability, but call now because you know what it's like. Amethyst is possibly one of our #1 best sellers on the show. And maybe because it's a gem we all recognise, it's a gem we're all attracted to, it's a gem that I know buyers recognise as well. And you can't help but fall in love with the beauty. So buy two if you want to get that stock in, and you're thinking, actually, if you are thinking, actually, I want more than just a bracelet or a necklace. And don't forget the way in which these have been cut, the way in which the beauty's been unlocked, the quality of those cuts, the drilling, it's all done by hand to really give you the distinctive edge on the beauty of that quality 45 carats of lavender amethyst. £9.95, still good availability, still call the free phone number. The code is COSF for Freddie 89. Has anybody got my fun quiz question number 4 right yet? Yes! This is brilliant! Who's got the right answer? There's lots of right answers. Michelle, is she in a part of the world that we know? The West Midlands, Michelle.
Oh,
you got the answer right. This is just for fun, but I hope you'll be there when we do question number 10 to win the challenge jewellery today. Michelle got the answer right. Do you remember, Hannah? You're too young.
No.
No? Did you ever watch Starsky and Hutch repeats?
I do sometimes.
Did you like Paul Michael Glazier?
Well,
or did you like the Blondie?
I think that's the thing. I get all these like duos, action duos, mixed up. So I mean, I'm sure there was others like because you've got the Dukes of Hazzard, you got
Dukes of Hazzard,
Starsky and Hutch, and there was another duo as well. And
there's been loads, hasn't there? Yeah. I mean, there's Batman and Robin. You know, there's.
Yeah, not quite on the same.
David Soul.
That's
and the
it.
song was, clearly today's show is called Silver. So well done in the West Midlands. Silver Lady. Come on, Silver Lady, don't you know? Or something like that. Da 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 da. Silver Lady. It's a big hit. It was #1. And it stopped Elvis way on down.
Deary me.
Get to #1.
I'm surprised you can say David Soul if he actually beat Elvis to #1.
I know. That's all I can say to that fella. Spit the dog. Yeah, well done in the West Midlands. Alrighty. Just for fun, just for fun. On our Silver Sizzler show. My darling? Okay, and let's do it. Yes, and what I'd like to do, if it's all right with Tommy, I'll give you some more silver facts in a moment. If we can get our silver hallmarks up and talk a little bit about that. Because, these are incredible. Let's have a little look. These are the ones, this is my big silver mega offer, okay, today, because today's show's all about the Silver Sizzlers. I'm just getting them all lined up. We'll talk more about the hallmarks, which you'll see behind me in a moment. Because it's important, if you're distinguishing your silver, that you know what the hallmarks all mean, why we hallmark. So, it's a great trip to do as well. If ever you go to the Birmingham Assay office, it's been established since 1773, and I think the one in Birmingham has actually been there on the premises since the 1830s, I think 1831. But it was introduced the law of assaying, hallmarking precious metals since the 1300s. Edward constituted it, and the reason being they wanted to distinguish precious from base metals. So it was also a sign of money, wasn't it? Sign of money and wealth, you know, it's real silver. Now these are our E-coated beads. Now just like the gems of distinction, there are a lot of individual processes that happen for these silver eco beads to be actually sort of created, as it were. They're all cut into individual sheet metals first of all, then cut into strips. Then they're arranged in the shapes, whether it goes to that beautiful lantern shape or the beautiful, like a little, looks like a Diablo shape. That's like a little vase, and it's drilled through the top and the bottom. So we cut the shapes, then they're folded. The shapes are folded, so you get that 3D effect. And it's stronger than electroforming. Have you ever seen electroformed jewellery? It kind of creates a 3D effect. But the layer of the metal can be quite, can be easily dented if you're not careful. These are really, really strong, because then they make the hole, then they actually rinse off the actual individual pieces once they've been soldered together, of course, as well. You're rinsing off any particles, degreasing. Then you've got the plating and the brushing of that silver, and then again that is rinsed off as well. Then you've got the silver. If it's silver on gold, you've got the gold flash, you've got the silver flash. You're adding that onto the copper as well. Then the next stage, you know, you've got this huge machine which vibrates at 25 volts, shakes them all about. I mean, each one of these beads can take 1.5 hours to 2 hours to make individually. Now you've got 4 styles, as you can see here. I'm calling them, well, that's like a little, reminds me of, what do you call those little, it's like a peanut, but I was thinking of it's just like a little salty caper. It's like a caper shape. Caper. That's what I was just thinking. Then you've got these, I always think these look like cowbells. Just me, cowbells. Then after the vibrating, you've got the rinsing. Then you've got 10 minutes of drying with the hot air. Then you've got actually the baking in the furnace for 25 minutes. So you can see how each one can take 1.5 hours to 2 hours to make. Then you've got 6 of these, they remind me of Diablo shapes. And these are big. These are 25.5 by 14.5 millimeters. And then, like I said, finishing with the lantern. So you actually get 15. I can't speak. 15. You actually get 15. That's all of them there, yeah? 15 of them there on the screen. Yeah, 15. And we've got a 3 for 2. So basically, you're buying 2, you're paying for 2, but you're getting 3. So there's this wonderful brush texture on the actual silver itself. And again, can you see that? It's just really adding to the allure, the beautiful polish of this gorgeous, gorgeous noble metal. The glistening shimmer, it really gives it a subtlety and a distinctive edge. A sateen sort of finish. It gleams, it excites the senses, you know, when you look at it. Yes, we like the beautiful polish, but the texturing, you know, they've been using this in silversmith working for years. You know, you've got all your actual hammering, you've got your chasing, your repoussage, your raising, your engraving, your annealing. You know, these are the vocabulary used in modern day silversmith work, and it dates back to 4695 BC. So, you know, this is still what we use today and how we refer to today. So, with all those wonderful techniques, and these are all done by hand, being passed down by hand, you are getting 3 for 2. So 15, you pay for 30, you end up with 45! Hey! Have you got a calculator? Could somebody do 45 into £13.90, please? £13.90 divided by 45. There is no way I can work that out in my brain this morning. That's too hard. That's a Vorderman that I can't do. 0.31, 31 pence each. That is ridiculous. It took an hour and a half to make, and it's 31 pence. £13.90. So you got 45 pieces into £13.90. 15 pieces. 45 though you're buying, because you're paying for 2, but you're ending up with 3. Oh, you get, I see, sorry, I can't work it out. I'm showing you a pack of 5 times 3. Sorry everybody, silly move, Fiona. So we're not getting 15, we're getting 15 in total. You've actually put 3 packs on my table. I apologise, I got a bit confused. But it's still a great offer. So what's 15 into £13.90? Less than a, well, yeah, it is less than £1 each. I apologise because I don't wish to confuse you further. I'm confused enough as it is. So we've got but for an hour and a half to 2 hours to make. I mean, there's no reason why you can't buy 45 at that price, but you'll get 15 because a pack would actually be. Should we show you the slide again? That's what a pack would be. 3 of the actual rondelles as a sort of, well, not rondelles, the diablos, the vase, and then the caper. So that's a pack of 5. So a pack of 5. You're looking at about £7 each. So 2 packs, you're looking at 14, but we'll give you 15 for £13.90. I apologise for the confusion. So we're giving you 15 for £13.90. So you've got 4 different styles there, 15 individual e-coated, beautiful silver beads that each one, you know, you've got, well, 15 to 30 hours of work there just to create those beautiful, gleaming silver precious copper beads, and they're e-coated, so they won't, the tarnishing is slower over time, more resistance than, you know, your beautiful silver because it's e-coated, and hypoallergenic as well. Yeah. Now when you see the 925, the standard mark, can we show those hallmarks, darling, while we've still got the code on screen, because this refers to your silver. Now the first one is the lion passant, and that is your lion walking with his furthest forepaw raised. Now that indicates 925 pure silver, 92.5, that's 7.5 alloyed with copper. So when you see that, you know that's the silver. You don't need to put the finest mark on it. Sometimes we do the finest mark of 925, but if you just see the line, we don't need to put the finest mark as well, because you automatically know it's 925 sterling silver. Now the next one, the head, the Queen's head, that's the duty mark. And if you ever see that, that just tells you the jewellery or the piece of silver was made during a year when duty was levied on gold and silver by the Crown. So they'll appear on items from about 1784 to 1890. And then the last one, your Britannia silver, that's herself there, Britannia, female figure symbolising Britain. That is representing 95.8% pure silver, and you tend to see that on candlesticks and artifacts in the home, what have you. But the lion as well, just to make it easier for you, it can indicate English or Scottish silver, because the lion facing with his head towards you is on the early pieces. If he's facing forwards like that, made after 1831. So facing head towards you on the really early pieces with his forward facing, paw raised, made after 1831. If he's on his hind legs like this, rah, Scottish silver. So there you go, some fun facts from the silver. Alrighty, £13.90, it's a bargain. Let's not miss it. We're going to do our second kit of the day, which means we'll get more demonstrations from the lovely Hannah, which means we'll have a giveaway with her jewellery at the end of that section. So have your text messaging service ready. 777 to win the jewellery and a scoop, whatever other goodies we rummage and find under the desk. It's our second new kit of the day, and it's called something to do with bonfires, isn't it, Jack? Bonfire, I'm looking to Jack. Bonfire, bonfire? Firework, bonfire? I think you get the gist. You'll see why it's called bonfire. Are you going to a bonfire? Be safe. Be safe. Those sparklers reach unearthly degrees of heat. I do like a good sparkler though. Thank you, Tommy. Always wear a glove, he says. Tell that to Ray Walker in the dressing room. She's always burning her hand on the tongs, that one. Rightio. Fantastic. This is bonfires and oranges and golds. Can you see why earlier those 3 strands that you got for a ridiculous price? You remember them? There they are there. How fantastic they would look with this kit. It's effortless, isn't it? It's effortless. And we've got such exciting jewellery with Hannah that she's made out of this kit. And she's going to demonstrate a beautiful pair of earrings because we've done a bracelet today. We're going to do a necklace later on as well. And this is our second new kit of the day. So don't forget, new jewellery makers, when you buy a kit, you've got all the components that you need. I'm going to move from the silver now to the gold to mix it up a little bit. But you've got the gems, the strand findings, extra little components in there, wire work. You know, Laura's got her wire work intermediate course next Friday. There are still some places, that's the number to call, so you can actually experience a one-on-one tuition. And I know a lot of the ladies make friends. I've seen some of these faces before. They've done other courses with us as well. But we'll give you the free DVD that you can stop, start and take it at your own pace. We'll give you our Jewellery Maker booklet as well. That gives you a step-by-step guide. Our website has tutorials as well. You know, the well-known search engine sites like YouTube, not on your own. And every day we have demonstrations with our guest designers. So if you order a kit, if you want to buy it for somebody and you're a regular, let the call centre know, I still want the DVD and the starters booklet because it's a gift for a present, and that extended money back guarantee is till the 16th of January. So as a present, if they like it, if they don't, you know you got your money back guarantee extended beyond the Christmas season. Right. Let's enough of the festive season, because we know we're moving into Halloween and Bonfire Night, which is the theme of today's kit. And well, let's start with the gemstones. I can see Tiger's Eye straight away. Red Tiger's Eye. Oh, now that, you see the Tiger's Eye in our 3 strands earlier was the golden Tiger's Eye. So if I just show you the difference, you'll see a clear delineation of difference of colour there, yeah? Yeah. So that's your real golden yellows. This is that pack, that 3-strand pack sold out in the live show, or rather was allocated in the live show. So well done to you for being quick. This is our, if you missed out, and you love your Tiger's Eye, this is real chestnut conker rich reds. And you can still see that beautiful chatoyancy, your Tiger's Eye, that beautiful chatoyancy which just glows. Just, I love it. You see that there? The eye opening and closing. Yeah, it's just, oh, well, you can just see them as they move in the light. Absolutely beautiful. 270 carats. Then we've got the puffy coins, and these look like Saturns. They do, they look like the planet Saturn. I love looking at the layering. It's part of the charm of, you know, one of my favourite gems. That one looks like it's snow-capped. Puffy coins, 2 centimetres across, 370 carats. Yeah. Ooh, gorgeous. Lovely tones, golds, oranges. You've got some chocolates in there as well. Beautiful with smoky quartz, the colour of the leaves right now. Then you've got 10mm agate rounds. And again, given the distinction of striped, because some of them are striped. Again, look at those orbs with the colours. That looks like a little fried egg's landed. Little fried egg there. How do you like your eggs? How do you like your eggs in the morning? I love mine with a smile. Oh, mine with a kiss, not a smile. I like mine with a kiss. And then we've got our well, not our findings, our threading materials. And we've got 2 sets of wire here to play with, red coloured silver plated copper wire. One is 0.25, so I think, you know, Laura was just talking about creating a weave up and down the internal structure. So you've got 1mm on the bottom, 10 metres. So that can create your structure, and then to interweave amongst it for more intricacy, you've got your 0.25, another 10 metres. We've also got the exciting element of tubing. I know. This is so exciting to use and to see and to cut and integrate. And it's just lovely to get different textures and materials into your jewellery. And that is 1 metre of the orange rubber tubing. I mean, we had that great, didn't we? The lady's going to make her jewellery for tomorrow night Halloween party, but you're making your bonfire jewellery. This is perfect. You get your beading thread, your elastic, and your monofilament. So you get your basic fundamentals of the threaded materials. Your purple and black organza bags, of course, and the findings are gold-plated copper. Yeah, so in this, to go with the warmth and the richness of the reds and the oranges, you've got your gold-plated copper, 100 pieces. Now that is a metre of open loop chain. You've got loads of those eye pins. They're 4 centimetres each, 10 of those, 10 of the head pins. Jump rings in different sizes, the chandelier earrings that Hannah referred to earlier, shepherd hooks as well, gold crimp covers, gold beads, toggles of 2 different sizes there, jump ring clasps as well, gold plated copper. There we go. And it's called Bonfire. Let's set it all on fire. That is ridiculous. She's getting worse, Hannah. She's getting worse.
What's she done?
$17.95.
Oh my goodness me.
I know. You buy our own standards. When you buy these individual components from us, they don't. When we bundle something together like this, when we create a kit, we're providing massive savings. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was just thinking my elastic, my monofilament, and my beading thread, and my 2 spools of wire. There's my $17.95 from Jewellery Maker, just for those. Without my tubing, my strands, and my organza bags, and my 100 gold-plated findings, $17.95. Told you she's just going for it. Well, you know that those 3 strands earlier have all been allocated now, the tiger's eye and the red agate. So she's thinking, all right, I want people to not miss out on this or accessorise with it. And she's also very, very keen on our last 2 days with us to get lots of new jewellery makers. Think about the gift. This is stocking filler prices, this is. I love the idea of this as a gift, because yes, we can go down the slipper route, and I love a good pair of slippers and a nice pair of pyjamas. I do. I do.
Socks.
And socks. It's the only time I get socks.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm very grateful to get socks. In fact, some of the booties are knitted for Priscilla. I wish they'd done adult size, quite frankly, because they're so gorgeous. Let's go and see Hannah and have a demonstration, and then don't forget, have your text message and your mobile ready, because we're going to give away the jewellery with a quiz question. We've already had 1 winner today with the answer to what does nickel silver mean, but we're going to give away the jewellery on our next piece as well, and set another question. So I'll bring my question with me. We'll go see Hannah. $17.95 for all of those fantastic, fantastic components. This is what you can make up. And it's just fantastic. You may not get the dangles, because I've taken a shine to those. Oh no, I'll tell you what, you can
have the demo ones.
I love you. You will get the dangles. Alrighty, Hannah, how did you get on, darling?
9 pieces of jewellery again, and I'm sure I could have probably squeezed a couple more little bits out of it, but by the time I'd done 9, I thought, actually, I'm going to have no space to demonstrate it.
I've run out of time. And you're with child. You've got pickled onions to eat.
I know.
Would you go as far as a pickled egg?
Yes.
And beetroot. Really is.
Gherkins.
Oh, a bit of beetroot. I'm not gherkin.
Yeah.
Never really got on with those.
Vinegar on chips is the best one, but then that...
Do what?
Vinegar on chips is the best. Even if you're not hungry, if you smell vinegar on hot chips.
Do you ever get your salt vinegar crisps and add vinegar? We used to do that
but now you've said that.
Crunch them all up and add so they go soggy. But anyway, back to the 9 piece of jewellery. Look at that. Now that's the thinner wire, isn't it? Wrapping around your.
Yes. So in the kit, I've got two different gauges of wire. I think is it a 0.25? I can't remember without checking, but.
It's 0.25, Hannah. Yeah.
And so that's really good for sort of doing embellishments rather than actually sort of making chain or anything from it.
That reminds me of pumpkins. That's great for Halloween and Bonfire.
My inspiration really on that set with the earrings and the necklace was I was thinking Catherine wheels for some reason.
Look, this is the necklace to go with it.
Trying to do something whirly twirly. And it's ended up shall I my husband calls it.
Go on.
Well, he says that looks like a honey dibber, and this looks like the little beep beep beep, or like when you're in hospital.
When you're at the or you're trying
to. Honey dibber.
One of those carnivals or fairs, and you're trying to move your thing around without touching the wire, and you're trying to go around. I love it.
So yeah, it's
it.
quite wacky, it's quite out there, but I thought, do you know what? It doesn't have to always be particularly sensible.
No.
Sometimes you just want something that's a bit fun.
Exactly, because
So,
all the colours can be very dark. Black jumper, that's going to look sensational.
Definitely, and also because there's wire sort of inside the tube as well, the thicker wire goes inside, which is why you can twist it and it stays still. It means you can twist that into any shape you want.
That's
So
a great idea.
If you don't like the whirly gig, you could maybe sort of make it into a little spiral and turn it up. You know, but like a flat spiral.
Yeah, like you said, a Catherine wheel.
Yeah, probably do it like a little bow or something.
And here, if I just want to show everybody around the top, because this is how versatile the tubing is. You've cut it. You've actually.
Bases, yeah, because
this is beautiful.
I wasn't sure quite how long I wanted the bits of tubing, so with the little pieces I cut off, I thought actually I could use those.
Lovely top and tail. They remind me of some very famous sweeties.
Ah,
gorgeous, and it gives such a great effect. That's fantastic. And then we've got our more traditional style.
Yeah. For those that aren't quite so wacky, I like the colours. They remind me of clownfish.
Oh yeah.
So my sister has clownfish as well. So it's
Finding Nemo.
one of those things. Yeah, Finding Nemo. I found him, turned him into a necklace. Sorry. But yeah, just simple, and then use the gold spaces in between. Just makes it a little bit more expensive looking, I think.
They're so beautiful, the gems themselves. That's lovely, because it really just shows how beautiful the individual patterning is.
It also helps them to sit flat, because they're flat coins. If you have them right next to each other, they tend to try and twist, and some will come forwards. But if there's a tiny spacer, they'll sit flatter.
That's a handy tip, top tip. And you've fashioned a brooch.
I did,
so impressed.
I saw Gemma Crow did something a long while ago with a little brooch, and I thought, do you know what, I'd fancy having a little go. So it's not a particularly conventional mechanism to it. I've made
your own little bobby pin there.
Two pieces, yeah. One's like a nappy pin or a bobby pin, and I've just cut it on an angle so it's quite sharp on the end. And then the other is just using the pliers and wrapping the wire around to make like a line of loops.
Fantastic.
Dangles from, but they're all done, you know, like with tiara style. So a thinner wire.
I love it.
Thread the bead on and then twist it until it sort of wants to make its own natural little kinks.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, quite good. And then next one is making your own chain out of the thicker gauge wire.
Now, darling, did that go through the nuggets?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, went through, no problem at all. And you just cut about an inch of your if your thicker gauge, whether you've got a 0.8 or a 1mm, make a loop at one end, but not a wrapped loop, just an ordinary loop.
Yeah, right.
You could do wrap loops if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Thread on your gemstone and then loop the other side. And then when you've made all your little components, you link them all together and you've got a chain.
Cool, and I like that with the chain actually, because you've got the red and the
chain
gold.
on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And chandelier earrings.
Got to be done, hasn't it?
Got to be done.
If you've got the findings, you might as well.
You've got a fried egg. Or yours is red.
Or
That's
a bullseye.
Yeah. And then a lovely, very simple, but I like these over long knit jumpers and what have you. Because again, it's showcasing the gemstones. You've got three very different tones there.
I think that's it. I mean, it lets you see that, you know, depending on whatever your style is, you don't have to go for wacky. You can go classic, or if you want to go for wacky, you can. I mean, the kit can do anything you want it to do. You've just got to have the imagination.
It's really fun and simple. Great for layering. Different textures, you know, that I just think with a chunky round, just, you know, the black agate. It's lovely to see the different, you know, layer up.
Nice contrast.
So, my darling, it's the earrings you're going to show me.
Yeah,
sorry, darling, we passed them by. Save the best to last. The dingle dangles, because we've concentrated on a bracelet to start, and I just love that drop, and you've done a beautiful curly Q effect there with the end of your could have been the head pins or the eye pins, I'm sure you'll tell me, but half the stock's been allocated, so please do not miss out, okay? Great kit, great price, and here's what you can do with it.
Okay, right, so to make these earrings, you take your piece of chain that you've got from the findings pack. You can pick whatever length you like, so if you want a really long earring, you can go for it, or if you want a shorter one, there's nothing to say you can't do that. So I'm just going to randomly snip about there, if I can, like that. So cut a little piece off, like so, and then on one end I'm going to attach my little shepherd's hook, which, because it's got its own little loop at the end, all you do Just twist it slightly and it opens like that. And then get the end of your chain and put that on in there, and then just close your little loop again. It just traps it in. So that's the top. And then at the other end, I've taken, is this carnelian or red agate?
It's our agate, actually.
Red agate. So
Yeah.
I've just popped a little bit of red agate onto a head pin. So the head pin's the one with the ball on the end, and an eye pin's the one with the little loop on the end. And you make a simple wrapped loop, but you just have to remember that before you actually wrap it closed, you need to attach that to the end of your chain, earring chain. So if I go around like that, so it's still open, it's not a closed link or anything like that. And then I'm just going to get the other end of my chain, pop that on there. Oops. Like that. And then you close the wrapped loop by wrapping the surplus wire from the head pin around itself. Like so. I might actually just cut that off because I don't need all of it. I think the cutters aren't terribly sharp anymore. They've been used so many times in the studio. Just squash that in so you tuck the sharp end in.
And you can get these tools on our website. You can get them by ringing the free phone number. Hannah's just using, we've got the advanced and the basic tools kit there. They're both the same, but you just get more in one than you do the other kit.
Yeah, you do.
And prices start for our standard toolkit at $9.95. So, sorry to interrupt you there.
That's okay. And then the next step is to make the little dangles. So I've made 3 here already on eye pins. So the reason I'm using the eye pin is because the actual eye itself, I want to use that to attach to the chain. And then the other end, I'm just threading on any gem that you like. So I've gone for the red tiger's eye. Pop that on. And then instead of cutting it off, we then take the round nose pliers, make a little loop, well, a little curve at the end. Oops. Like so. And then I'm actually going to use my nylon jaw pliers to then make a spiral. So you just trap it between the two and you twist around until you start to get your little spiral, and you keep going all the way until the spiral meets the bead. Something like that. And then you make a few of those, so you've got little sections, and then using the eye pins you attach them to the chain wherever you like. So I'm just going to randomly pop them on.
And you've created a lovely cascade
And you
here.
get a
They just drop
cascade,
down.
yeah.
They look fantastic. Just love those
Very
colours.
easy, but very effective.
Yeah.
And because you've got the little spirals on the end, you just get that flash of gold,
Yeah.
which makes it look a little bit more interesting, you know. And you can make this as big or as small as you like, really.
I love the waterfall effect.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice.
It's nice on bracelets as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you say it's the same technique for
Same principle.
anything: necklaces, bracelets, earrings of any length. There we go.
Yes, on sort of a
Tucking
tassel
in.
effect on a necklace, it's gorgeous, isn't
So
it?
you keep going, you keep adding them on, and you get this little cascade effect like that. And that's all you do. You can put as many on as you like, or as few, and you end up with these little earrings here.
And attaching the shepherd hook is pretty simple, isn't it? We said
Yeah,
that,
it was
open
just
it up
because like, you just open and close anything that's got a little loop on it. You can normally open and close, but you just have to remember to kind of open it away from you rather than outwards.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can break them.
There you go, $17.95. We love the demonstration. It's one of obviously the jewellery we're going to give away as well, but we'll get pictures, of course, to upload for the website so we can inspire you further with your jewellery making. But stock is being allocated quickly.
Is it gone?
Yeah, well, it's
Getting
still
close.
available. Yeah, exactly. It's still some availability. I mean, it's such a great price. But I'm going to set a question now. To win the jewellery and the scoopage or whatever else we find underneath. Here's the question, okay? In the English language, there is an old saying, born with a silver spoon in your mouth. What does it mean? What are they talking about? Just give me a generic, what does it mean to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth? Text us into 60777. That's the question. First person to give us the correct answer can win the jewellery and scoopage, whatever else we put in, for absolutely free. So text your message JM Studio 60777. What does it mean, you're saying, to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth? There we go. Alrighty. I think while we're waiting for those texts to come on in and find out who our winner is, let's look at this week's Wall of Fame. All right, my darling, take it away, would you please?
Okay, this is number 78. There we go. And it says, morning everyone. This necklace is made with green aventurine wheels that I had left over from a kit from ages ago and a few freshwater pearls twisted into antique bronze wire with findings and the dragonfly charm from my stash. Would you believe the designs I had in my head to begin with was a pendant, but it grew into a necklace. I'll be making earrings to match later. Hope all is well with everyone at JM. Regards to you all from Lynn Kennedy. I know Lynn.
Oh, lovely. She made me some beautiful earrings, that lovely Lynn Kennedy did. Fantastic. Very talented lady.
I think she's been around since we started.
I think she has been a regular follower, yeah. Hi, Lynn. Very good morning to you. Beautiful designs, as always.
Very nice.
Gorgeous, Lynn, gorgeous. All right, this is number 76. I can see a fantastic bit of danglage going on here. This is from Bernadette. And, oh, hello, black spinel and lavender ameturine rondelles. And she thinks it's blackcurrant agate that she used. She says the faceting is amazing. I'm mesmerised with the faceting, especially on my blackcurrant and spinel. I know, that spinel. Oh, Bernadette. Gorgeous, beautiful, great workmanship. I bow in their presence, adoration for the quality and the love given to our gemstones. Blackcurrant ones make my mouth water. The pendant is detachable with silver findings and silver-plated copper. She says, I play along potato too. Ah, I'm not sure what that means. It means something to somebody. Love the show, love gems and their energy. Is that something Lucy does, playing along with the potatoes?
If anybody says potato pearls, it's potato!
Oh, potato!
And everybody joins in.
Surely it's the Irish potato spuds. Love it. And we love that design, yeah, black spinel. Did you get that lavender amethyst? That's what I want to know, Bernadette. I've got mystic amethyst coming up for you. Mystic rose quartz as well.
The mystic stuff.
I know. So stay watching. Number 76, good luck on Wednesday.
Okay, this is number 79. Unfortunately, I don't know if the picture's very clear, but it says, oh, this must be somebody that was watching Lucy and Mark the other day. It says, hello Lucy and Mark, after a long time, well, a few months of me losing my mojo caused by this thing called life, I think it's back, but we'll see. I've come up with these, a pair of macrame earrings with freshwater pearl and pink thread. The handy came in very helpful too. I hope they make it to the wall. Stay safe, Lucy and Noodle. Enjoy Lionel Richie. That was Friday,
the other week,
it?
Yes.
Lots of love, Wendy Clements from Suffolk. I've heard the name Wendy Clements before.
Indeed, I have as well, yes.
Yeah, she makes things and sends them in quite a lot. Yeah, I've got a feeling. I'm sure I saw something when Linda's nieces were born.
Yes, yeah, the twins,
nieces or granddaughters?
The granddaughters, yeah, when the twins were born, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
sure as well. This is just beautiful, antique finish, just simple, such style, fabulous. This is Alison, and she says, I've been messing around on my jig again, and these earrings with bronze wire and pearls the result. Hope you like them. I was reminded to get my jig out after seeing some of Cherry's lovely creations, always an inspiration, as are all of your lovely guest designers. Looking forward to seeing the new studio, and that is the lovely Alison Rowland. And yeah, with her, she's got her own website there, Blue Forest Jewellery online. Yeah, indeed, she's created her own. I'll give her a plug. Blue Forest Jewellery at yahoo.com or blueforestjewellery.folksy.com. So you can have a little look at some of her creations there. Alison, that is fantastic. No wonder you're selling your jewellery online. You're number 77. So yeah, can't wait to see the studios ourselves. It's going to be very exciting.
I know, it's going to be brilliant.
Alrighty, do we have any winners with the silver spoon, or do... Well, let's have a little chat. I'll have a little chat because I want to make sure Dee Dee knows what the answer is just before we allocate a winner. But I'm not sure, so keep texting in. I'm not sure about that. What does the saying, to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth, mean? Okay, and you can win all of this gorgeous jewellery and some scoopage. We'll be back in a moment. I don't want you to go anywhere because we're going to release, we've got our beautiful lavender quartz mystic. We've got all those gorgeousness.
Release the mystic.
I know, shall we release the mystic when we come back? Let's do it. Let's do it, so don't go anywhere. You've got to make sure you don't miss out.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
I'm here to see how things are created. As you can see, fascinating process. Even when you've got a pile of emerald that looks like this, even some of the larger gemstones, which are mainly reserved to put into jewellery, if you hold one of the bigger stones up to the light, you'll notice that only part of the gemstone is light and gem-worthy. Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process, rough to a beautiful bead?
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Before any of the gemstones that arrive here in Jaipur can leave Jaipur for the UK, they need to be tested. So all the genuine gemstone strands go from the vendor to an independent laboratory. They're then tested to prove that they are what they say they are. Now, as you can see here, this shipment of emerald arrived this morning, and it comes with this. This is really important. This shows that the emerald has been tested in random strands and can be proven to be genuine emerald. If this authenticity card doesn't arrive with a genuine gemstone, then the shipment won't go to the UK.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no quibble money back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Christine got the answer right. Christine, well done. You sent in your customer number as well. Don't forget to send in your customer number, obviously. We can't show the text, obviously, because it's got your customer number on it. But well done, Christine. You win all that fabulous jewellery and a scoopage. And to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth is to be born with inherited wealth. You said to someone who is born into a prosperous background or a well-to-do family or a well-to-do environment. Now, often has the connotation that the person doesn't appreciate or deserve his advantage or her advantage. It's been inherited rather than earned. So there you go. To be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Fun question number 5. Just for fun, this one. There is a children's TV character voiced by Peter Kay, and it's based at a racing circuit called Silver Hatch. What's it called? No, you can sing it in a minute. If you don't already, Hannah, no, you'll know in about a year's time.
I've no idea on that one at all.
We're going to release a mystic, and we're going to do a price slash on some wire, yeah, with our beautiful copper. Let's do it. Especially as we've got the advanced wire workshop today with Laura, and there is still some places available on next Fridays, the 2nd of November, to really update your skills, because we've got the ladies in today doing that. I'm going to release the mystic in a moment. I've got the most phenomenal price point on this tourmaline, which is just ridiculous. But anyway, let's price slash. She's on a roll, Ardee. This is one of our large copper reel spools, and it's 100 meters, and they're 1 millimeter thick. Now, we've just seen some exciting designs in the Bonfire kit, and this would work beautifully because Hannah had the red wire, which was 0.25 and 1 millimeter, yeah? Yeah, it was one, because that's why I asked, did it go through the tiger's eye? She said yes. So this is great for your frameworking, for your talks, for your bracelets. It goes through that rubber tubing. It's really strong and malleable, and it is 100 meters. Now, we're going to price slash this for you. So, you know, you will get so much use, because you can create, as Hannah did, chains, links, complete earrings, you know, with the shepherd's hook. Like I said, the bracelet framing, the torque necklaces, you just use it to no ends. And of course, you've got wire work for beginners and advanced wire work workshops here with Jewellery Maker as well as our helpful website, you know, with the Facebook family. So we're at $19.95. That's the normal price, the Jewellery Maker price. But we're going to price slash, and we're not going to stay there today for you. I'm getting the gin ready to brace myself on this one, Han. $13.95. I know, I just heard a woo in the background. Under £14 for our copper-coloured wire. Under £14. Goodness me, so that is, as you can do the maths, a massive, massive saving of £6, which quite frankly will go a long way towards this beautiful Mystic Quartz next. It's going to go a heck of a long way to our tourmaline, and we've still got our third of the high-end distinction strands, that beautiful November's birthstone, the golden citrine, yeah. Tell you what, all I'm saying is be ready for that tourmaline. Be ready for that tourmaline. You've just saved yourself £6. I'm not saying any more than that. That's a massive saving. That's a third of the price off, isn't it?
It's a huge saving.
Huge saving.
Yeah.
I mean, you would get so much use out of this, wouldn't you, Hannah?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, there's so many different wire work techniques. You know, it's not just ordinary wire work, but it's gizmo work as well.
The gizmo work, yes, of course. The jig work we were just talking about, weren't we?
And I mean, we've got quite a few very talented wire working guest designers as well. So I mean, there's lots of DVDs as well. If you're not sure what to do with the wire.
I was just rummaging.
Yeah.
I was just rummaging because we've got the wire work DVD. Yourself, Hannah, you're quite new to the wire work.
Yeah,
you've been having a go.
I have a bash and quite enjoy it. But I mean, we've got Laura, Rachel, Louise, Bea, Gemma. They're all really good at wire work. So,
and there are some DVDs there that you can see: wire work, gizmo, wire work. You know, we've got loads of different DVDs. I'm just flipping through them all here: accessories and sculpey clay and beading and macrame. So there's just two of the DVDs for $4.95 each that you can speak to. Of course, you know, if you can't travel to come and see us and experience the one-on-one tutorialship, then please feel free. I know a lot of people just start with those DVDs because you can do it at your own pace. You can stop, start, and people lend each other the DVDs, don't they, and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, once you've got them, that's your library started and created, and you know your friends can use them. You've got something there as a reference point to always go back to as well. So edition 1 and edition 2 there, but it's good to explore because I know Hannah's just started exploring into and you can see the results in that last kit. Fantastic results. So once you start and once you get a jig out or a bit of gizmo, you'll never go back.
It's addictive, it really is.
It's addictive, exactly. I can see you making beautiful Christmas creations for your Christmas tree, Hannah.
Yeah, definitely.
The wire work, you know, jig work.
I think, do you know what, Cherry was the other person that's really got into her wire work as well.
Yes, that's true, yeah.
She'd always fancied having a go, and once she did, that was it.
Well, her jig work's phenomenal.
Hooked.
Yeah. So big saving there, price slash, 100 metres, $13.95. Lots of you on the phone there. Don't forget it's a free phone number and your money back guarantee. Not that you'll need it, but it has been extended to the 16th of January. Shall we release the mystic? Let's release the mystic. Let's do it. Let's do it. It is beautiful. We've got the mystic lavender quartz amethyst coming up, but just look at this. Bubbles. I want you to think bubbles, soap bubbles. Bubbles that are floating. You know, have you had one of those like little children's blowing your bubbles? Yeah. Beautiful. Basically, it's your pretty quartz there, and it's got this mystic coating that gives you a rainbow of shimmer, of pinks, of golds, of greens, of blues, and they just light up the surface of the gemstone. They literally glow. Like they look pure like glass, but they're not glass, obviously. They are genuine gemstones. And they have such a lovely effervescent effect on your designs. You know, we were just talking about that waterfall cascade with Hannah, you know, on the earrings. When you just see these dropped, when you see a bit of tasselage, even if you're just seeing one with a lovely silver finding or gold-plated finding, they just look so magical. They give a bounce of light, a lightness to the design. The rose quartz is that pretty delicate pink. Mix that in with our, you know, the beautifulness of your mystic faceted amethyst. Mix that in, you know, with that high-end beautiful amethyst we had earlier. We've seen a lot of footage there behind the scenes about how they're cut, how they're graded there with Carol. Oh, it's just beautiful. The mystic, because it's got that coating on there. I mean, I've got a beautiful, beautiful bundle coming up soon that would just look fantastic with it. I mean, just look at all those purples there. Just beautiful. Just perfect with that bundle coming up later on the show. I've got a pretty quartz and rose quartz and wire elastic bundle as well. Just so delicate on the eye, yet great durability. So whatever, you know, you're putting it with, it's going to pick out the pinks, it's going to pick out the purples, it's going to pick out the golds, you know, it's just so, it's that rainbow. And it's beautiful. I'm sure if I ask the ladies now that are with us today, you know, when you see these in the flesh, they're even better, aren't they? That mystic rainbow beauty is even greater. And for you to see that, you know, you've got that money back guarantee. You see all those colours? The studio lights are very bleaching whenever we visit. It's always nice of them to say, but whenever we visit an academy or a day or a workshop, the first thing everybody's about is, oh, you look so much better in real life. And you just think, oh, I must look so awful on TV. And I explain, it's these lights. You imagine, they're so bleaching, they bleach the very life out of your face. So imagine what they do to the gemstones. You know, when you see them in the flesh, they're even better. But they just like accentuate, and heaven knows there's large plasma screens don't help, do they? I don't need to be that giant. But look at that bubbleliciousness. Let's extend all that beautifulness. That is just gorgeous, isn't it? Can you see pinks and greens and purples? You can actually see the temporary strand through it as well, can't you? It's going to be an amazing price, and make sure you're with us, because when was the last time you had Mystic? I mean, I haven't been with you for a while, but
it's got to be at least a month, if not more than that.
Yeah, I can't even remember for me personally as a presenter.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know. We had some in for the spring, didn't we? Because we had the pre-nights and the citrines and things.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So several months. Probably.
Yeah. So I was just checking in with you because I just thought, well, maybe another presenter, but I've not seen it for absolute months. 10mm. And when we get it, it's gone. It's on and it's gone. Seriously, I'm not just saying that from a sales point of view. I'm not just saying that to push you into making a decision. I mean that truthfully. It is on, it is gone. That's because people who've experienced this firsthand and seen the quality at home, they know how good it is. They know how much it helps their designs if they sell the designs. They just love the beauty. And at $12.95, you can't go wrong other than to miss out this morning. So make sure you're dialing on that free phone number. Make sure you can do what I'm doing right now. Hold that quality, feel that quality, see that quality, touch that quality, buy that quality now while there is the availability. Because again, if spring was the last time we had an ample quantity in stock, you know, it's a long time to wait till next February, March, isn't it? Yeah, and there's no guarantee because, of course, these are nature's gemstones. We're reliant on what we can purchase, what our suppliers can acquire for us. You want, well, they're like the baubles on your tree, aren't they? If only there were giant baubles. Can't make jewellery out of them, but we could hang them from our tree. They're too nice to put on your tree. What are you talking about, woman? Tell you what, you pay more for baubles, Hannah. Yeah. Those posh baubles, sometimes they're like £5, £6. I like the fluffy ones. But they cost so much, don't they?
They do. They cost an awful lot. But I like making beaded baubles anyway. So
beady baubles.
But you have to buy a Christmas tree that's got some really sturdy branches. So they end up being too big for the room that we have. We have to lock part of the top off and lock part of the back off so that it doesn't completely obscure the room. But it's because it needs to be strong enough to hold the baubles.
I love it. Do you have a real tree, honey?
Yes.
I love the smell. Do you know what I might do it this year? Well, I haven't been able to because there's no point. I'm not there. What's the point of me having a real tree when I'm in Panto Land?
Oh well,
I can't see it, but I do put it up.
No, I love it when you walk into the room, and because I like scented candles.
I'm going to get a real tree this year.
So real Christmas tree, some cinnamony kind of scented candles, and then handmade baubles.
Let's do it.
Beautiful.
Let's go shopping now.
Yay!
Let's make baubles. Beaded baubles, $12.95. Do it after the show. 250 carats. Lots of you there. Please don't miss out. They go like hotcakes. Please don't miss out. Just remember to call now. There is about a minute wait on the phone line, but you know, when you see that quality, you know, the thousands of regulars that buy from us can't be wrong. You know, there's a reason this is a bestseller. It's on, it's gone. Just make sure it's going into your basket and that you check out. This is the beautiful Mystic Rose Quartz. The first of our 2 mystics today, 250 carats, 10mm rounds, and we've got so many pretty extras still to go with it. So hold that line. You are successful if you come in and wait now. Hold the line. Remember to check out on the website. I don't know if there'll be enough for the repeat, but good luck. Always give us a call because I think we started with a good quantity to be on this one, Dee. Yeah, we started with triple figures, so we've got good availability. We've learnt our lesson from the past, but I assure you though, given the demand we have on this beautiful gemstone, it's gorgeous with the silvers as well, with the labradorites. It's just so pretty and such a party feel to it. So make sure you don't miss out. Please dial now. And I've got such pretty pinks in the nuggets as well to come in this next strand, the world's most colourful gemstone. This is just going to be amazeballs. Hey? Yeah. Should we do that bundle? Should we do that pretty crackle quartz and with the elastic? Yeah, because that looks so pretty with it. I brought these in to show you how fantastic it looks with the strand, but this is a little cheeky bundle here. Look at those, you see? Oh, this is baby girl. 10 meters, 0.6 fuchsia cerise pink. And then pink stretchy elastic. Beautiful big 12mm orbs of rose quartz, 400 carats. 120 carats of the crackle quartz cubes. I'm just showing it with your last purchase just to show you how fabulous they all look together today. Yeah, and we're going to give you an amazing offer on the bundle because this is your bundle. We want you to put these two together. We want you to have these together, and they should be together. Don't separate them. You've got the advantage of one postage packaging for the day, $2.95 postage packaging for the day. And in fact, if you really want to tip yourself over the edge, which I'm not suggesting you need to, but why not? Let's go for it, girls. I know, and the fellas. Oh, God, genius! The jewelry's just going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Bounteous and beautilicious. Alrighty. Brand new today. It's called our delicate, well, it's just called delicate. Just called delicate. And it's the delicacy of the colour, not the delicacy of the gem, because quartz is a great durable gem. You've got the crackle quartz cubes, ice white, sparkling refractivity, even greater in many ways because, of course, you've got that crackle effect in the quartz. It's been plunged into the cool water to create that crackling in the crystal structure. And then the baby pinks. I mean, it's cotton candy pink, isn't it? Real cotton. Oh, no way, Jose. Heavens above. And the wire and the elastic, and to get if you get the Mystic Quartz with it, that's basically just around, what was it, £21? What a great bundle that is. You know, what a lovely gift, yeah. Because you can buy findings and all sorts separately, but I am sure they've probably got loads left in their stash, as always happens with our kits. That is ridiculous. Well, I've said that so much today, but I truthfully mean it. 10 meters of the fuchsia colored copper wire at 0.6, 6 meters of the pink elastic, 120 carats of the crackle quartz corner drilled cubes that are 6 millimeters by 6, and 400 carats of the 12 millimeter rose quartz rounds. All of that for $7.95. Your mystic rose quartz that I just showed you is at the bottom of the screen. The code there, MYKM34 for $12.95 for the mystic. Because obviously you've got the greater clarity, you've got the mystic coating, but we just create those bundles to create a bit of a buzz and get that stash really increasing so that your jewellery is increasing and you're looking beautiful. $7.95 Jugsy JUG C84. You're looking at, got to be over £20 if you bought them separately. $7.95 that bundle. JUG C84 Jugsy. Please don't miss out. It's a free phone number. They're flying out like hotcakes. Isn't it any wonder this is just ridiculousness? Ridiculousness. You've got time, you've got availability, all you've got to do is a free phone number. Don't miss out. We can do the chores later. We can look for baubles and heaven knows what else later. Now, oh my heavens above, Hannah, how many people have we got on that line, darling?
Crikey.
Crikey. Can I just say, please bear with us. You might hear the engaged tone. Put it down, ring back again. I know probably why you don't want to, because you don't want to lose your place in the queue, and I understand that. That's probably, you won't have a place unless you hear the options. So if you're hearing the engaged tone, put the phone down and ring back, because you're actually physically not in anybody's queue. If you're hearing the options, you're in the queue. Hold steadfast, okay? I'm not going to lie, there's about 50 callers on the line. Hello, darling.
Hi, Vic.
Ed is with us. Are you right, my darling?
Exciting extras from our
Have you?
Yeah.
You brought naughty goodness. Did you bring anything pickled for Hannah?
She's craving pickled.
Yeah.
Pickled and gherkin.
Yeah, she love that.
Oh, I love you.
Pickled egg, can you do that?
Freddie just had a boiled egg for breakfast.
Oh, that was pickled though. $7.95. He's brought naughty goodness over, but I'm going to bring you something even naughtier now. So stay on that. If you're waiting on the line and you want to be successful with the next purchase, then just jot the code down. You can get it at the same time, okay? If you've got the engaged tone, ring back. If you've heard the options, stay on the line. You're in the queue to be served, and we've got good availability there for you. And actually bob that mystic rose quartz in there while you can. Alrighty. Did you get the answer to my fun quiz number 5? What children's TV character, voiced by Peter Kay, is based, Ed will know this, is based at a racing circuit called Silverhatch? Chris in Stourbridge got it right. Come on then, sing it. You're dying to sing it.
Rory, the racing car.
Rory!
The #1 star. He's coming down the track. Da da da. Watch out, Rory is right behind you.
Da 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 da. Rory, the racing car.
He's actually my nephew. I learned off.
Yeah. Well done, Chris. Was it, sorry, Chris in Stourbridge? Well done, just for fun. When you, a lot of you got it right, by all means. This is just for fun, but we've got to wait. That was question number 5. We've got to wait for question number 10 to win the challenge jewellery. And we'll obviously do that at the end so you can see the jewellery she's made. Let's face it, you don't want to enter it if you don't like it.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. Well, do you know what? If we didn't, we can always take it apart and make our own, couldn't we? You've got the gems.
That's what anybody can do if they don't
No
like
offense,
it.
you know. I've never seen anything of Hannah's that I've never liked, so that's not going to happen right now. All right, the tourmaline bundle, my darling. I know what you're talking about. I just can't put my hands on it. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be showing. Babes, could you just give me a clue? Got it. I've got another tourmaline strand, you see, and I'm a bit confused. Right, here we go. I'm going to set fun quiz question number 6. Okay, fun quiz question number 6 while I'm showing you my bundle. What anniversary is celebrated by the giving of silver? Just for fun, we're on question number 6, okay? What anniversary is celebrated by the giving of silver? 60777, James. In fact, just text us and say, hi, what are you doing? Are you expecting a bundle? Let's do another bundle. And we've got some beautiful, beautiful high-end strands here. You know, like our gems of distinction, this is like 2 beautiful gems of distinction, and a lovely silver chain, plus some 95 silver in to boot. Tiger's eye. High-end gorgeousness is what it's all about. We're just giving time for those calls to be answered. Thank you for your patience. All right, can I just ask anybody waiting on the phone, the bundle has now all been allocated. Please remember to check out on the web. Still got some of the mystics if that's what you're waiting for, but those of you in the queue for the bundle is now stock's all been allocated. I do apologise, but it's on a first come first served basis. But I've got more bundles, so don't be disappointed. Check again later as well. You never know. You're absolutely right, Claire. You never know. Some people just forget to check out, or a card doesn't go through, or they change their mind, but I'm sure nobody will want to change their mind about that. Alrighty, we have got, look at this for tourmaline, October's birthstone. So we are at the end of October, I know, but it's also the world's most beautiful, colourful gemstone. Comes in over 1,000 different colours. It's the most pleochroic of all your beautiful gems, and you've basically got 2 of the rarest here, your vertilite and your rubellites. Because quite frankly, you have some of the most expensive and the rarest gems in this family. Your paraebers, your indicolites, your rubellites, your vertilites. That's what we've got. The difficulty in your tourmaline is the crystal structure. It is very striated. You have a lot of discoloration within the crystal, so when you're looking for an individual gemstone with beautiful color tonality without heavily being included, it's so difficult. There's very few deposits worldwide. We tend to get ours from Nigeria. And can you just see that? Yes, we've got some tonality there, but what's so beautiful is the uniformity of that color. That is such an incredible green. That is such an incredible pink tourmaline and red rubellite. I mean, these are 2 of the rarest. These are so hard to procure. The other reason is China and the Asian markets are becoming a wealthier nations. They're invested in their gemstones, and this is driving the price of gems up through the roof. Don't talk to me about sapphires. Ugh, I'll never come down again. So what we're about to do is incredible. That is such an... There has got to be... there's got to be close to 200 gems on that strand. That is I mean, I am only guesstimating, but there's loads, just loads. I'm focusing on the tourmaline just because I'm obsessed, but I have got that beautiful tiger's eye as well in those 35 carats of the multicoloured tourmaline, 3x5 millimeters, 30 carats of the yellow tiger's eye. I've also got 9-inch length of that rich, now look at that with your Bonfire kit, carnelian sterling silver chain, our beautiful silver. And we've also got a pack of 10 of my flat head pins, sterling silver head pins. Now, bought separately, if you bought all of these components separately, you're looking at £32. From Jewellery Maker, I'm giving you a Jewellery Maker price here, okay? And your head pins there, I'm pretty sure they're 2.5 centimetres. Now, and you get a pack of 10, sterling 925 silver. So you've got the 925. Tiger's eye, the golds of the tourmaline, the gold greens, ties in with the carnelian oranges. That's beautiful carnelian. The orange really pops. It's called our high-end gorgininess. So a saving from 32 down to 24.95. And again, do you know what would look beautiful with it? And we've still got our last strand of the gold gems of distinction. November's birthstone there. Yeah, mix a few of those in. Mix that in with the tiger's eye as well. Delicious. Just those golds and those browns there, absolutely beautiful. Now this is a very limited edition bundle. So please think about that £8 you've saved, or thereabouts. You can put it towards that lovely gems of distinction coming up, because that just looks so gorgeous, I think, with that tiger's eye, if you want to separate them. It just looks fantastic. Look at that quality. Just beautiful. Fantastic. Very high end of the tourmaline there. Beautiful tiger's eye. Rich carnelian. People missed out on that last bundle. Any chance of another quick bundle, or less than 20 chances now? Any chance of a bundle? I'm dying to do that pinky bundle. Let's do it, because people missed out on that last bundle. I want to give somebody another pinky bundle. Rightio. This bundle is one I showed you earlier, and lots of purples and pinks in there. And I'm going to do a great offer on a tourmaline in a moment, but let's just look at this. Do you remember? Oh, I'll tell you what, Jack, you're quick. Where did the Mystic Rose Quartz go? It's so quick. What I've got is the Mystic Amethyst to come. That looked beautiful with it, as you can see. If I just pop that into shot, because this is a purple and pinks. Now, people missed out on my pinky bundle. Don't miss out on my purple. Yeah, doesn't that look beautiful? As does that high-end Gems of Distinction. Pale, beautiful lavender amethyst. As did the Rose Quartz Mystic as well, 10mm rounds. This is what I showed you when I was holding that in my hand, okay? And you've got banded agate, you've got quartzite, you've got, are you ready to join in with the potato pearls, and you've got your drops. Love the banding, look at those. We had that lovely viewer on her Wall of Fame going on about the black curranty goodness with the black spinel. Yeah. Made your mouth water. It really does. Look at that banding, it's so beautiful. Oh no. Oh, well, that's no good, is it? Well, I'll tell you what, I can't do this now, but you can have it tonight. Talk about keeping your suspenders or what? It's been allocated for this evening. What can I have? What can I have? I'm getting all miffy now. What about me? Me, this show's all about me, don't you know? What can I have? Gimme. I'm pulling a diva strop. I can have that. What if I don't want that? I'll gladly have it. What have we got? Ooh, I'm thinking quartz. Have a... No, really? Heavens above, this is amazing. Scapulite, from the Greek scapos. Now, I've never seen this on Jewellery Maker. I could probably count on one hand how many times I've seen this on Gems TV. And if memory serves me right, the unusual name derives from the crystal structure of the actual gemstone. The only time I've ever seen Scapulite on Gems TV, it was a lemony yellow colour. Very, very difficult to facet. This is like a wow, wow, wee wow factor. Now, I'm really having to dig deep into the channels and the annals of my brain here because it's been so long. Now, I've only ever seen it in the lemon variety, but sometimes you get it in the purples as well. I know it's highly revered by gem collectors alike. I know it's very difficult to cut. It was first discovered in Burma, you know, like where you get some of the finest rubies and sapphires. Someone's discovered in Egypt, but it was on the Murgan, the name for it, the Murgak tract. There was this area of Burma, a renowned area, a track as it were, where they would go hunting for the gemstones. The Murgok track, I think it is. Now, we are actually physically in Madagascar sourcing what is now the only deposit for commercial distribution of Scapulite worldwide. And here we've got unusual colours here. I can only describe them as sort of more autumnal tones. Rich bronze, pinks, white, well, I don't say white, like a silvery white. One looks like a sort of rutilated, dark green. They're more sort of muted neutral shades, yeah. Very autumnal shades. Great with things like your red agate. Actually, do you know what? Look absolutely fantastic with it. With this unusual Scapulite. This multicolored tourmaline strand, which is going for a more. Yeah. Beautiful. I can give you more information on Scapulite as well. Forgive me, this is the trouble, you see. When you haven't talked about something for years, you rarely come across it. I mean, I can literally count on one hand how many times I've sold that on Gems TV. Rarely. And I do print things off to remind myself information, because obviously you don't get to talk about it. So it just goes to show you how rare this beautiful gem. If I physically am really struggling to remember all my facts about Scapulite, you know I have not talked about it for a long time. Very rare collector's gem, like I said, takes its name from the Greek scapos, rich in calcium. It's in terms of the atomic structure of the beautiful gemstone. There's like strawberry reds in there, you know, like raspberry red colours. The faceting is beautiful. Again, all individually hand faceted in Jaipur in India, all individually hand drilled, and they get to be really quite sizable. 60, so that's 85, sorry, I can't read, 85 carats, and they're looking, some of them are looking at about good 7 millimeters there. Yeah, that's a big rondelle, isn't it? First discovered or identified on the gem market as late as 1913, so just after your Morganites were named and distributed onto the gem market. Beautiful, absolutely. Like I said, I've only ever seen the lemon variety, literally a handful of times. The reason we rarely ever set it on our sister channel as well, and this is why you're so lucky to see it today on Jewellery Maker, is too difficult to find in gem quality, too difficult to facet, and a lot of people aren't physically aware of these rare, unusual gemstones. The scapos is the derivative of the name. I said it was to do with the crystal structure, because the crystal structure of the actual gem itself, I can only describe it, they're like long stubby crystals, like a stubby cigar. You know, in the same way sphene is named after its wedge-like crystal structure, sphene. Then the same is also for the scapulite, the stubby, short crystal structure. That's why these gems often have their unusual names, but of course we don't always hear about them. When they're too difficult to source, when they're too difficult to find, they're too difficult to facet, you know, they're not going to be mass marketed. And what we love to do here at Jewellery Maker is bring you the rare, the unusual, the exotic. This is the type of gem, if you were lucky enough to catch it, it would be on our Gem Collector Hour special or something like that. And rarely do I ever get to talk about this beautiful gem. And I'm so pleased to see it. I've never seen it in such a array of colours. Only ever seen it in the honey golds. Never seen it in these autumnal shades. But absolutely beautiful and perfect to put with the multicolour tourmaline strand I've got in a moment. Okay. Let's launch. First time on air. Surprised me. Cool, I had to dig deep. Dig deep to remember all the facts there. Ooh, what a steal, collectors. Scapulite, those graduated faceted rondelles, 85. I mean, the thing is as well, you can, you know, educate somebody else to the beauty of this gorgeous gem. They won't have heard of it. They won't have seen it. It's lovely to have the unusual and the exotic in your pieces, and very rare, very collectible. And that's the biggest carat weight I've ever seen in 8 years at this. We don't even have this kind of carat weight in our museum. We physically, and you know the Gems TV Museum, if you visited us here, you can visit it between the pond, between England and America. And we physically don't have Scapulite in our museum. So very, very unusual for you to actually have it in your jewellery. Is just incredible. Get it home, see the quality, feel that quality, look at those autumnal shades, because it's looking quite dark on the screen. You separate those colours. There's a lovely bonfire orange there as well. Can you see that? And then we've got sort of almost like a green. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Remember, these are genuine, rare, gorgeous gemstones, and you've got such beautiful colours along the whole strand there, and such an unusual, so exciting, 1895 for 85 carats. Some real dark ones there, almost looks black. Gorgeous, and all individually faceted, all individually drilled by hand, each one taking at least 20 minutes per gemstone. Beautiful. Make me think of toffee apples again, because you've got greens and reds, and gorgeous with your tourmaline. Let me just put those two together, because you've got some lighter colours in the tourmaline which really lift and just pick out the darker colours in that scapulite. Alrighty. Let's do the tourmaline. Did you get the answer right to my quiz question, fun question number 6? What anniversary is denoted by the giving of silver? Who got the answer right? Lots of you did. Who have we got? This is just for fun. Dominique and Pam, yes, the anniversary, given the title of the show, is silver. The giving of silver. So it's gold, isn't it, for 50? Golden anniversary, 50 years?
Yep.
Silver for 25, so well done you. And that was question number 6, so we're on to number 7. Number 10 is the one you text in for, if you, well, I'd love to hear you text anyway, but number 10 to win the challenge jewellery. Let's launch the tourmaline, and I'll set our fun quiz. Question number 7 for our sizzling silver special, and we've got our third new kit as well today, and you could win the jewellery from that as well. And we've still got our mystic amethyst to launch as well. Can't believe we had 85 carats of Scapulite. Have you ever seen Scapulite before?
Never seen it at all. You know, it's just amazing to have something like that,
isn't it? It's
like how exclusive are we?
I know. Even our sister channel in 8 years, I've just like probably 3 times I've sold it. Yeah, it's like the arrival of the Queens. Like the Queens just arrived. Alrighty, now have a little look. This is a super. In fact, I'm just going to put it over their head. It's like a ready-made lariat, but of course it's on a temporary strand. But I just want you to see how long this strand is. This is the breastbone. Super a duper a long. Yeah, you can see it in amongst all the glitter. Really long strand. It's like our double strands, isn't it? So let's take a closer look. So much colour. Again, you've practically got the whole family here in your tourmaline. Look at that one. Paraiba bluey green, rhodolite pinks, or I should say not rubellite pinks, indicolite blues, golden tourmaline, nuggety goodness that overflows, loads of colour. Let me just spread those out so you can just see those colours because they are gorgeous. Again, as a collective and under the studio lights, it can look quite dark, but there is such a range on these chips, such a range. And a handy thing to do is to have your monofilament or your beading thread ready, and as sort of almost like to slip it in as you're taking them off and just slide them up and over. It's a really quick, effective way of restranding your nuggets because they're all irregular shapes and beautifully polished. The holes are in irregular places. Now, tourmaline is October's birthstone, and you know, the ancient tourmaline, they say, you know, the legend has it that the creator came to earth on a rainbow. And where the rainbow ended and his feet touched the earth, that's where tourmaline was created, because it comes in the widest range of colours, over 1,000 different colours. But it has amongst it in its family the most expensive gems on the planet. Like I said earlier, the vertilites, the indicolites, the paraibas, rubellites. And you've got golds, blues, pinks, violets. I mean, you've got it all. You really have. And there's a lot that ties in so beautiful with those almost like a deep ruby toffee reds and the dark greens of the Scapulite. Now you're going to be shocked. Prepare to be amazed. What's great, get your beading tray, your lovely pink beading tray for $1.95. Is it $1.95 or $2.95?
I think it's $1.95,
yeah. And you can actually just start to, it takes some time, you can start to separate the colours. The golds, the blues, the greens. To do with his nuggety goodness, wouldn't he? But don't get me wrong, they look fabulous when they just fall together like this. They look fantastic. You could actually just restrand that, and because nature's doing what she does best, she's actually just putting together all those colours which she's made in the family. You can just strand them onto wire to make a lovely cuff. You know, you've got that offer on your 0.6 there. Should go through there easily. You can just make a lovely long necklace to go over your chunky knit jumper. And the nuggety gives it an edge, doesn't it? A contemporary edge, because they're all irregular shapes, but they're all beautifully polished as well. Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to dial early. Please don't say I didn't warn you. I know, 300 carats for as little as $6.95. I know. I've just had to pick Hannah's jaw up from the floor. Don't give birth yet. $6.95. Breathe.
That's, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh my God.
Under £7 for all of that nuggety goodness. Mark, could have a field day. There's been a stampede to the phone. People are buying more than one. I don't blame you. Don't forget, you gorgeous web buyers, to check out on the website as well. We're getting a queue. It's gone from single figures to double figures in a heartbeat. But we have good availability, don't we, Dee Dee? Dee Dee-licious. Well, at the moment, she says, yes, at the moment. But going like hotcakes. You are experiencing about a minute wait on the phone lines, but just so everybody knows, it is a free phone number. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. That is amazeballs. While you're dialing, shall I set question number 7, fun quiz question number 7? Now, in 1953, and you can still dial just while I'm having a chat, the 1953 musical film starred Doris Day as the leading lady in the story that follows the Winfield family in a small town in Indiana. What was the name of the film? Don't forget, the clue is in the title of the show. Start your text message, JM Studio. This is just for fun. We're on question number 7. Doris Day was in a film in 1953 that followed the adventures of the Winfield family in a small town in Indiana. What was the name of the film? It's also the name of something that features in a Laurel and Hardy song. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's your fun quiz question number 7. Text me in just for fun. But lots of you on the line for the tourmaline. ITGP 21. Hurrah! And it looked fantabulous with the Scapulite. Yeah, just amazeballs. But again, that's what till the 16th of January is all about. I've got my 3rd new kit coming up, which is velvet shimmer. My heavens, I need a crane to lift this. Shall I just give you a quick glance before you disappear on me just for a second while we're answering all those calls? Hello? OMG! So much there, and you're going to love the jewellery, so make sure you don't miss out. Coming up next. Yeah? Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to a little... Claire said, never mind. Okay, velvet shimmer, we're going to do it now. Let's do it now, let's do it now. And you can text me in the answer to fun quiz question number 7. All right, let me put down the tourmaline. It's proving very successful. It will look beautiful with the kit. And I still have another bundle. I'm hoping it is for me. It is for me, not for tonight. Oh, well, we'll find out. I'll never say never. Rightio. Now, I love the design. This is something I talked about earlier with the chain that Hannah has done. Let me unlock it because, well, shall we have a look at the... Let's cheat. Let's cheat. Let's look at the design because it is fantabulous. The necklace that I'm whittering on about. Let's have a little look at it. Look at that for a creation. How beautiful. How fantastic, how striking. And it looks even better in the flesh because the silver just glistens beautifully. It runs a beautiful trail through the black of the aluminium chain and with the black agate faceted rounds. It just looks fantastic. God, I love that necklace. And she's done a beautiful bracelet and a pair of earrings as well, but we'll come to that. So let's take you through what you're getting. Oh, and I can already see things to go with that mystic. Now these are just baubalicious. Look at those. Look at those. Yeah, big, aren't they? Big on luster, big on beauty, big on quality. 16 millimeters round. Do you have a carat weight on those by any chance? Because it's not on my screen there. Sorry, I was just struggling to... I mean, it's 680 carats. Yeah, lovely. So that's just for starters. Oh, look at the luster of those. Then we've got the 8mm black faceted rounds as well. I mean, just the luster coming off them is gorgeous. Would you agree? How beautiful with your amethyst. How beautiful with your mystics. Oh, with your gorgininess. Yeah, so fantastic foils there. But then, oh my word, nuggety goodness. Labradorite, the shiller coming off these gemstones. It's just a question of catching the light. Can you see that at home? Look at that, the blue and the green there. I'm just picking up randomly a couple of nuggets there. There's just loads of shiller coming off these nuggets. Labradorite drop style nuggets. They are beautiful. I think you said yourself, with the Mystic Rose labradorite. Let me just put those two together. Yeah, because they've got that shiller of labradorescence and then the bubblicious beauty. Oh yeah. So I think there's still some of the Mystic Rose quartz. Yeah, so you can still take advantage of that. You know, when you're looking for it, it'll be gone. There won't be any on the show. So these are your three magnificent strands. The Brazilian butterfly wing, the luster on your labradorite, that massive black agate. Oh, there's a showstopper, that black agate. And then we've got the aluminium chain, big black oval loop chain. The large links, which Hannah simply doubled over. Love this, because it's textured, but it's more of a muted black. Yeah, they're all individually cut. When hung together, they're really strong. So although they're cut, I don't really think that comes apart, because of the way in which they're kind of textured, but also, can you see there's undulating movement? The links aren't flat. And what it creates is a greater interlocking. Just beautiful and cut ready, so you don't have the difficulty, because it's all in the same uniformed place. So these are your physical components. Then we've also got all of this fantastic 14 coils of memory wire. Now you can use this on your bracelets, you can use this on your earrings, you can use this on your rings, because it's has that great metal memory, so it retains that coiled shape. Beautiful. Yeah, necklaces. There's loads. I've seen loads of designers be so creative with that memory wire. Rings, bracelets, threading through your tubes as well. We've also, and these what you saw these hang from Hannah's design, these beautiful hearts. Now you get two large sterling silver heart pendants, pack of 2, isn't it? 22 by 28.7, and then you get 5 of the smaller hearts here. I'll just get those in the background there. And they're 15 by 19.5. So if I just put that down, let me just show you the difference. 2 of the large, 5 of the small. They're beautiful, aren't they? Sterling 925 silver, and we've got a sizzling hot silver offer, of course, don't forget. So sterling silver, so 7 sterling silver findings there. We've also got our monofilament. We've also got, and this is the waxed cord. You get your monofilament. You've got your waxed cord, 2 meters of the black, 2 meters of the natural, 2 meters of the khaki, and they're 0.6. Now that is great for macrame work, great for knotting work. Just loads of different things we can do with that. And because it's waxed, it threads through really easily and it doesn't fray. And just adds sometimes tasselage, just adds that extra little dimension in terms of your materials you're working with. Black and purple organza bags, plus a pack of 10 organza black bags as well. 16 by 11 millimeters, so that's the average, that's your size there. Plus all your findings. OMG. Look at all of these findings. Sterling, silver, plated copper. Yeah, you get a lot in this kit. So silver plated copper, 7 of those sterling silver hearts. You know, those huge 16 millimeter, 680 carats of the black agate, the labradorite, the black aluminium chain, the 8 millimeter faceted agate rounds, the wax cord, the 14 coils of the memory wire, the monofilament, the 10 organza bags, and 100 pieces of silver plated copper findings. All for an amazing $24.95 today. $24.95. So you get a lot, an awful lot in this kit for your money. You know, I'm just picking up the silver here because of the precious rarity, because of the beauty and the quality. And I just think all 7 of those, even at £2 each, there's your £14. In fact, to buy all these separate, you know, you're saving at least around £25 by us bundling together. You know, £20 to £25. Half the stock's been allocated, so we will go and see Hannah. Somebody lucky today, if they get the answer to my 3rd quiz question on the actual kit, is going to win the jewellery. Yeah, so half the stock's been allocated, Hannah. They're loving the actual kit called Velvet Shimmer. We thought it was going to be the most popular in many ways. And actually, just those, do you remember those e-coated beads? Wouldn't they look fantastic? Do you remember the silver e-coated beads?
Oh yeah, from earlier,
the
yes,
3 for
definitely,
2.
yeah.
They would look
They go really well,
fantastic with it,
actually.
wouldn't they? Yeah, they would look absolutely brilliant with it. Did anybody get the Doris Day film yet? No? No? All right, what did Laurel Hardy sing about? Oh, June. Just June. Sang about something else. They would look great, wouldn't they? That black, that velvet shimmer.
I think they go lovely, actually.
Oh, fantastic. These are the ones we were showing you earlier. Do you remember the 3 for 2? Watch the repeat if you missed it. We did a silver special offer. Just really gorgeous. But what a fantastic design. Oh, that looks amazing.
It's pretty
Talk me
chunky.
through, yeah, so you layered it up.
It's basically because to make a high-end kit from this, it was easier just to say, okay, well, the big bulky part of the kit is the chain, so use that as a foundation, and then just embellish it. And so it's a simple case of twisting it. So, well, I'll show you in a second. But
We'll show you, yeah.
It can lie flat, but if you want it to be a bit more bulky, then if you twist it and then double it up, and then attach your clasp on, that gives you a really good base to build your necklace from.
It's got great texture, as you can see, but like you're going to talk us through that in a moment. And then we've got 2 of the large hearts, and you've actually used the monofilament, am I right?
Yeah, that's just simply monofilament through the bead, through the little pendant, and then tie it off at the back. And then dab of glue or a dab of clear nail polish or something, and it just it's just a different sort of quirky way of using those pendants.
When you put them together, they look like a little butterfly, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Showcasing that schiller on that labradorite. And the bracelet is
And then the bracelet is on a piece of memory wire. So that's the base. I don't know if you can see around.
See that
if I turn
schiller
it around
again,
there. You just see where it's been attached to it, right, with the clasp at the back. But the whole thing is made up of little wrapped loops with all the eye pins, head pins, things like that. So I mean, there's this one here you can kind of see. Each one is a separate little loop. So if you make those as wrapped loops with a little coil to start with, and then just simply thread them on.
And it creates a lovely movement up and down, doesn't it?
And if you do the because we've got 3 in each cluster, if you do the ones on the outer edge, slightly larger coils, and then the one in the middle slightly smaller, it just allows them to bunch together closely. So you get this lovely little effect.
Fabulous. Now we are going to look at your technique, but Tracy got it right. The musical that Doris Day starred in 1953, just for fun, was called By the Light of the Silvery Moon. By the light of the silvery moon. Oh, that wasn't the song, I was thinking Laurel Hardy. Yeah, so well done, Tracy. We're on to question number 8 now, so that will be just for fun in a bit, but let's see your demonstration, darling, because the kit is going. And then after the demonstration, we will set the quiz question to win the jewellery and a scoopage. So be ready with your text.
I like the scoopage bit.
Scoopage. The scoopage is important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a look at the chain, you can, and if I just lie it down flat like that, you can see it all sits quite flat, and it's less chunky. But if you want to make it chunky, you simply twist it. So it all stands
2 by
up.
2 by 2.
Goes 2 by 2 by 2. Can't do it and keep it in shot, I'm afraid. I'll have to keep that bit there and keep going this way.
Because there's the meter, it just goes on and on and on.
It does go on.
You can make belts, you can make handbag strands and all sorts.
You can. And actually, each of the links, because they've actually got a little cut in them, if you wanted to, you could undo it all and make one really, really long, single stranded piece.
That's true. Yeah,
so if you did want to make belts and things.
Yeah.
So just keep going, keep going, keep going. Twist it all up. Twist it as far as I can. And then double it up. Keep twisting as much as I can. And it naturally tries to twist together.
Yeah, yeah.
And then find one of the end loops, whichever one happens to present itself. And then that forms the basis of your necklace. I might just twist it together a little bit more. Like that. Oops, dropped it. That helps, doesn't it? Like that. And then you just take two ends and then you put your clasps on the two ends.
Which in this case you've used the lovely silver-plated toggle because it's nice and big and
quite quickly.
Nice and
I'm hoping I can do
chunky
this without dropping it all. Okay, just threading it on. It's quite.
So if you open it enough, it will. Well, if you go inside sidewards, it'll go on, won't it?
Yeah. In fact, if I open.
Or do it the other way, even easier.
Open each end loop
and just slip it on. Yeah, that's true.
Get
See, I would have been there for hours doing it the other way. Trying to open it out and just think of it. Oh, come on now, slide on, slide on.
Let's try and get it in there. I haven't actually cut it. It will go over. You just have to give it a bit of a wiggle.
Bit of a wiggle.
Oh, there we go.
Well, it did go over because you've done it, and you just,
it's gone over.
Go,
so there we go, and then we just close up the links like so. You got one end like that, and then the other one on the other end. Get there. Hook the little jump ring up. That's the end one. Thread it on. It's always the way, isn't it? When you want to show something quickly, it won't allow you to go quickly.
That's live TV, isn't it?
That's live TV. So you've got your clasp on there, and then you just embellish it. So in your findings pack, you get this great big long piece of silver-plated copper chain. So you just attach that into one of the jump rings where you just added your clasp and weave it around. So, like so. Literally just anywhere you want it to go, over and under, over and under. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. So it all gives a funky effect. So you can see all of the extra embellishment there, and then the rest of it is just little wrapped loops. So whether you're using a bead or whether you're using one of the hearts, and if we look at the actual piece of jewellery, you can kind of see, you just intersperse them anywhere you think, you know, anywhere you see fit, and just keep going, keep adding little wrapped loops onto the links of the chain or onto the smaller chain. Anything you like. You could put bits of wire in there.
It's such great texture, this piece. I just love.
So it's so simple, but it's so quick to make a really chunky effect.
Really effective.
But yeah, very, very straightforward.
And going like hotcakes.
Looks amazing.
Our third new kit of the day, Velvet Shimmer MTG. It is amazing, and someone could win it. We're going to look at the Wall of Fame, but I'll set the question. Okay, here's the question for to win the jewellery and scoopage. Question number 3. Now, I think this is possibly one of the daftest films ever to come out of Hollywood and the biggest waste of money, but that's my personal opinion. Short of leprechauns and fairies, there couldn't have been more cod Irish things they tried. What was the name of the film that starred Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman when she starred as her character was called Shannon? And to pay for her emigration from Ireland to the United States, she stole the silver spoons from her wealthy Landover parents. And the reason they stole the silver spoons in those days is obviously because it was a symbol of wealth, and they were silver, and in the Middle Ages they used to come along with their spoon to eat their dinner, and it was a symbol of prestige, and you weren't poor, you know, you'd sit down with your bowl, get your silver spoon out. Anyway, she stole the silver spoons to pay for her emigration to Ireland. It's the daftest film. I didn't actually get to the end. I couldn't bear it any longer. But it's question number 3. I'm sorry if you really love the film. But it's the worst Irish accent I've ever heard in all my born days. All right, text in. Here's the message, 60777. Have you ever seen it, Hannah?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Don't waste your life. Right.
Well, when you first said Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, I was thinking of a different film.
Were you thinking of Days of Thunder or something?
Yeah.
No. We've got no Irish accents in that one. This is awful. And there's an awful bit where they're running across the landscape, and well, I think all the extras in Ireland did well out of it. But anyway, right. That's question number 3. First person to text in the right answer. What was the name of the film? And send it in the text with your customer number, so we know who you are. Win the jewellery and some scoopage. Right. We're going to look at your designs this week on the Wall of Fame. Still ranting on about the accents.
Anyone who thinks she's passionate about the subject.
This is just so daft as well. I'm sorry. We got the right answer already. Cool, you're quick. Well, we've got lots of right answer, but who was the first? Alison Brown. Alison Brown, well done. You win the jewellery and some scoopage. Well done, Alison. Lots of you got the answer right. It is, of course, Far and Away. To be sure, Far and Away. Don't waste your time. Oh gosh, all you needed was a few leprechauns and you will anyway, I'll get over myself.
Are you alright, Fee?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right.
I said the question. When did I set this question? It's going to rile me.
You've upset yourself. Calm down, girl. Calm down.
Show me some beautifulness.
Here's some beautifulness. This is number 74. And it says, "Good morning, everyone. Well done, Lee. What a great show on Wednesday. He gave the show a totally different perspective. I think I'm digging a big hole for myself. I think I know what she means. Different perspective, and as in a little bit of eye candy, perhaps."
Oh, I see. You'll have to spell it out for me. I'm very dense sometimes.
Says, "Anyway, please see attached."
Man.
He is. Says, "Anyway, please see attached this week's picture for the Wall of Fame. It's a copper wire cobweb bangle with purple tiger's eye, purple cracked agate, and amethyst. Glass seed beads, which I put on there to look like dewdrops. Hope you like it. Love and all. Tracy in dark Dorset."
Ooh, dark
Nearly
Dorset.
8 p.m, she says.
Oh, I see, right. I was thinking, the dark, that's Dorset. Tracy, I think, has
Number
got a little,
74, yeah.
a bit of an
Bit
eye
of a
for
thing
our
for
Lee.
Lee.
Yeah, we'll pass on the love.
I think there's a queue.
We have got some fantastic wire. He's the pin-up of JM, don't you know? This is number 72, and this is Jo, and she got chunky. Grey lace agate, and she's gone gizmo mad. I'll tell you what, fantastic photography as well. Number 72. Good luck. Good luck, Jo. Loggy in Cambridgeshire.
Okay, this is number 75. It says, "Hi all, many thanks for all the bargains and great shows. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is made with copper wire, jade and green agate, all from JM. Where else? Looking forward to meeting you all at the ball. I've just had to twist my partner's arm a little harder, I think, to buy the ticket. And that's from Sheila Denning in Bristol."
Sheila, we look forward to seeing you on the 29th. And this is Carol from Fife, Carol MacDonald from Fife in Scotland, and Jasper Hart's Bloodstone and silver coated copper findings. Lovely. Number 73. Alrighty. A couple more just to read out. I'll just hand you these, darling. There you go. Take it away so we get through them all today. Lovely
This is
designs.
number 70. "Hi all at JM. I hope this appears on the Wall of Fame. I've tried several times, so I hope one of my designs makes it. This design I used the jig with JM wire and carnelian chips, all from JM. Fingers crossed that in the raffle, as I'm not lucky with anything like that. Best wishes to all the expectant mums at JM, keeping those fantastic gems and designs coming. Love, Kathleen in Hampshire."
Kathleen. Somebody with an eye for mystic.
Yeah.
Thank you for the bundleicious
Thank you for the bundleicious bit, yes.
Number 68, and I can see Mystic here, and this is June. No, this is not June. This is from Jeanette, and rose quartz pink crystal for a wedding jewellery she's doing in June. Oh, she's ahead of herself. You're way ahead of yourself there. That's fantastic. Well, Jeanette, I hope you like the pinks and the mystics we've been doing today, and that mystic lavender amethyst is coming up in a moment. Good luck for Wednesday's prize drawing number 68.
Can you do that one?
And lovely again, pinks and oh, moonstone looks like. Lovely. Is it labradorite? I can see shimmer.
I think it might be moonstone. It's lovely. Right, number 71, and oh, is this the same person?
Oh, it might be. Yes, it might be. Jeanette. Oh, I'm loving them both anyway, Jeanette.
Could be a double whammy from the same
Why
person.
not? She can send them in as many as she likes.
Hi all, this is what I made from the moonstone distinctive strands, so strands of distinction, combined with your real pearls in pink for a Victorian look, from Jeanette from Essex.
Well, if it is the same one, we'll put one in for this week, and then we can always bob the other one in for next week, aren't we? Because it's one entry per person per week, but you can enter as many 52 weeks of the year.
It might just be another Jeanette.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't like to penalise. We'll find out. But great designs, to be fair. Anyway, marvellous. It might be because people get the same names. This is number 69. It's wonderful. And this is Samina Akasam from Manchester, and she's thinking of the Halloween colours. She'd love the Bonfire kit then.
Yeah, definitely.
Orange shell long chips, black onyx faceted rondelles. She says the gemstones are fantastic. Thank you to all the presenters and the guest designers. Keep up with amazing deals. Well, Sam from Manchester, thank you, and keep your entries coming. You're number 69. Fun quiz question number 8. How many silver medals do we win in the Olympics and the Paralympics combined this year? Ooh. Do you know the answer? How many silver medals did we win in the Paralympics and the Olympics combined this year for fun? Question number 8. All right, silver. And we are going to show you a little bit more about our gems of distinction. And right up on the other side of this, I'm going to bring you the Mystic Lavender Amethyst.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process to get from the rough to a beautiful bead?
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Once your gemstones leave the laboratory, it's then down to the quality control process. This is a really stringent process which is completed by Raleigh and by Ithaca. Random strands are taken from each one of the lots, and you get the average size, carat weight and length of each strand. And this is done so that you know the information that you see on your screens is correct.
Yes, that gorgeous amber will be with my good self tomorrow. I hope you'll join us. Very excited about the beautiful amber strands we've got for you tomorrow. I'm going to do the Mystic Lavender Amethyst in a moment, but we've got a bit of a 2-for-1 offer right now, and we did establish that both of those gorgeous Jeanettes were different people, quite frankly. So, because you're only allowed 1 entry per Wall of Fame per week, but you can enter 52 weeks of the year. But those 2 lovely ladies, it's because the designs were so, and using the same sort of pink colours, but 2 different Jeanettes. So I apologise for assuming you are one and the same. Alrighty. This is a 2-for-1 offer, and it's our sterling silver rose gold plated circle heart pendants. Now, do you remember the ones we just had in the kit? You could say that was baby bear and mommy bear. This is daddy bear. These are the bigger ones. These are even bigger still. And they've got the rose gold plating on the silver. So deliciously beautiful, would look so good. Do you remember those pretty 10 rose copper beads with the silver that we had in the first kit, Candy Store? And they do look like a little butterfly when you put them together, and there's no reason why you couldn't wire wrap or with a monofilament actually place those together. But obviously they're two beautiful hearts, pendants, earrings, or as a focal point of a lovely 2-strand necklace either side with maybe some tasselage coming down. Just lovely surface reflection. And we've got a bit of a special for you, because basically for the price of one, you're going to get one free. So it's 2 for 1. So if you want to create that heart look, please feel free. Very special day, very special offer. Yeah, $6.95. So it would be $6.95 for the one, because there is a lot of silver with the rose gold in there. And your rose gold, as you know, is your gold alloyed with copper anyway. But you've got the 2 for that price. So if you were to buy these separately, you'd be looking at £14. I mean, I'm just thinking of that pretty rose quartz, the pretty amethyst, how beautiful that would look with these colours that we're, yeah, just so pretty. Those rosy pinks and the heart, just so striking, isn't it? Just so gorgeous. And you've got the 2 there as well, so you can make 2 different presents. Beautiful. Shall we launch the Mystic Amethyst? That's AGGC02. But don't forget, it's on offer for 24 hours only, while stocks last. Now we have the Mystic Rose Quartz. I'm not sure if there's still availability. You can check with the customer service centre. I think there might be some still availability. We have that beautiful high-end Gems of Distinction amethyst as well. But the Mystic Amethyst is about to appear on your screens right now. So you can always see if there's any of the Mystic Rose Quartz still remaining and add it to your order. And we've got that lovely bundle later on in tonight's show, which I picked up and showed you, which is coming up tonight, which look great with these as well. Yeah. 150 carats of Mystic Amethyst, faceted rounds, lavender amethyst. And again, a beautiful mystical luster. If I just put these on the black, there you can really see the shimmer and the style. Amazing combination. Amazing, beautiful luster and mystic rainbow colours there. So pretty. You've got 2 elements here. One of the most loved, one of the most best sellers in terms of popular gemstones, your amethyst, but coupled with that mystic coating. Look at the sparkle. That's just it, you see. It's real sparkle. That's what I love about it. Just love that shimmer. And looks so pretty with your silver. I mean, you just put your silver pieces in there. Oh, look how the silver reflects the light on the amethyst there. So illuminating. Look at that clarity. Just gorgeous, isn't it? Might get time to do. Are they? Yeah. Oh, we might get time to do those later. Ha ha ha! Hurrah! That was a bit insane. That's like a clutch bag. That one. That's like a clutch bag. That's the size as Barbie's clutch bag. The size of that. Barbie's clutch bag there. Huge. Look at the silver reflecting the light through the amethyst. They're that pure. The silver coated bead there, just beautiful. OMG, I've only just seen the price. $9.95, brilliant. Big queue forming, but it's a free phone number and it's a first come first served basis. You know this is a #1 bestseller. You know you love your mystics. If you know somebody's at work and they're going to miss out, make sure you get it for them. If they work on a Saturday, if they're out and about, get 2. Please don't miss out. Get the rose mystic quartz as well. They were the big 10mm rounds. Just such gorgeousness there, ready to happen. I think our 2 ladies, the Jeanette and Jeanette, would like those. One for the June brides and with their pink and their purples there with the moonstone. Just beautiful with that labradorite and that velvet shimmer kit that we just showed you with Hannah. Just gorgeous. So they're going like hotcakes. Under £10. A very special offer for today while stocks last. And I think our winner in Stourbridge got the Olympic and Paralympics. How many medals did we win in the Olympics and the Paralympics, just for fun? Well done. I think it was Margaret in Stourbridge, and she got the answer right. 56 for our fun quiz question. 56. Didn't we do well? 70. Well, go Team GB, yes.
Yeah.
17 in the Olympics and 39 in the Paralympics. That was Fun Quiz question number 8. Fun Quiz question number 9 coming up in a minute. So number 10 is when you, yeah, silver, we're on silver, not gold. I did gold when I did the gold show. The theme of today's show, Tom, is silver. Yeah? Did you get that? He says, oh, did you say silver? I'm like, really?
Oh.
I'm teasing you, beautiful. What did you think I said? All the medals, darling. You were thinking all the medals. Well, we did brilliantly. Well done, Team GB. Well done, you, holding the line there. Now, there is about a 2.5 minute queue, about 23 people still to be answered. But have I still got available, Dee Dee? Yeah, good, good, good. I'll tell you what, while we're answering those calls, and have that code JGKM for Mother 07, let me do that beautiful silver Barbie's handbag and the likes that you just saw, because this is just gorgeous. And it's the e-coated beads, don't forget, the amount of work, all the different stages, 15 to 20 different stages occur. You're looking at an hour and a half to 2 hours for each individual bead. And actually, you know, if you're thinking, well, do they put them in there, they probably only put like 5 at a time in the actual, for want of a better word, the oven to bake them for 25 minutes. So it is a long hand-crafting, hand-making, laborious process to actually make these beads. And what's so lovely in a bundle like this is you've got all these different sizes. So I'm going to start with the biggest, which is Barbie's handbag. And if you're on the line waiting for that Mystic Quartz, you can come on in, that Mystic Amethyst, I should say, and just get this as well. So you've got this lovely precious silver there, this highly polished, refined silver on the surface there, giving you that lovely shimmer, that lovely luster, that beautiful, beautiful. I mean, these are cut and then into the metals and the strips and the shapes and then folded and soldered. Then you've got the making of the holes by hand, and then the rinsing, and then the plating, and then the finishing with the, you know, the stressing of the silver there, again, that sateen finish. Then you've got the rinsing again, and then you've got the drying, and then you've got the baking in the furnace. So it's just such a long process. And they're so solid, much more solid than any electro-formed jewellery, because that sometimes, if you've ever felt it, you can actually, it's malleable enough for you to actually pinch, and electroforming happens so you can get this 3D-ness, but you know, the thinness of the metal means you can actually lose and dent the shape, whereas these, really, really strong, really strong. I mean, I can't even, if that were pure silver, that's why you alloy silver, it's quite soft. I could actually indent, I can't. I've made no dent, I've just banged that on the table. That's my biggest. And then I've got a lovely rectangle parcel, a bit like, what do you call those little things you put your whiskey in and put them in your inside pocket? Yeah, hip flask. Yeah, a little hip flask. It's just me then. Beautiful. And then 2 smaller parcels. Just reminds me of hip flasks. I am obsessed. Yes, I know. Then the large orb. That is beautiful. Look at that. The spiraling. Isn't that beautiful? And then you get another 2. Oh, sorry, another, well, 1, 2, 3, they sort of graduate in size. If I could just lay those down there. Oh, I'm trying to show you the sizes, because I've got 4, they all sort of graduate in size. 1, 2, 3, let me get the baby. There we go. There we go. Thank you. That's much easier. And then the smaller one, which I just didn't get right around to show you, which kind of almost has a sort of a bevel, like you've pushed, can you see it's got a beveled edge on it would be, as you're looking at your screen, it'd be on your right. So it looks like I pushed a straw through it. Yeah. 10. All 10 of them. All 10 of gorgeousness. Oh, that is a great price. And look how beautiful the silver reflected. £7.95, 79 pence each. Look at it, the surface there reflecting through that Mystic Amethyst. I think there's still some availability. Phone lines are clear. Phone lines are clear to accept that call. They've all been answered now. So you can get involved. Remember, Silver Sizzler offers for today and today only till 9 a.m. tomorrow, and that 1 p.m. only runs till midnight. So make sure you don't miss out on the silver offers today. Just gorgeous. Just love all the different shapes. Love the flat rectangulars, love the rounds. And again, they add so much to your designs, don't they, Hannah?
Yeah, well, I think they're lovely. But...
They are beautiful. Real key pieces. You don't have to put them all in, obviously. They'd look lovely with the blue that you've got today.
They would.
The challenge.
Shame we didn't have them this morning.
I know, I know. The blue bundle. Someone's going to win that. Yeah. Have we still got some of the Mystic Amethyst left for us to ring in for? Yes, we have, so we can still do it. I just really want you to know that, so if you think you missed out, you haven't. Alrighty, fun question number 9. The Spirit of Ecstasy is the name of the bonnet ornament on the Rolls-Royce car. What is the name that she goes under? That's fun question number 9. Number 10 is the one to text into to win the jewellery. But number 9, you know this, you know this. The Spirit of Ecstasy is the name of the bonnet ornament on the end of your Rolls-Royce car. What do you see on the end of your, not that you got one, but not that I have. What's the other name that she goes under? What's the theme of today's show, Tom? Silver. Okay, there's your clue. Yeah. Right, is it my bundle, darling? That's just for fun. And the next question, which I will do, is the one to win the jewellery. But let me know how you're doing. Myself and Anne would love to hear from you today. Now, this is one I showed you earlier. We're hoping I can do this. Do we know? But it isn't for tonight. Have I got the right one? Rutile quartz, Smoky quartz, Rose de France amethyst. Oh, and the glyptography on this white quartz is delicious. I don't know if you can see that. It's like it's like a it's like segments on a fruit. Can you see that at home? Look at that. Swirling, actually. Let me just let me get a bit of a black background for you, see if that helps. That is beautiful. It's like a carved rose. Can you see that at home? Isn't that beautiful? It's not actually like the segments of the fruit. It's like a carved rose. Flower glyptography. That, look at that sparkling effect. That's 130 carats of white, pure white, ice white, carved rose-shaped rounds, 8mm, beautiful. Then, that's the Smoky quartz I showed you earlier on today, because I think with the lavender amethyst and some of the key pieces that Hannah was talking about, it's beautiful with. Ooh, yeah, look at that, with your Mystic Amethyst. That's a really rich Smoky quartz. Again, lovely. It's the only Smoky quartz we've had today, and I'm thinking of the Bonfire kit. I'm thinking of the other strands that we've had, the carnelians, the tiger's eye. Yeah, be beautiful as well, and with the multicolored tourmaline. Delicious. And we've also got our gems of distinction, our gold citrine to release, haven't we? Rutile quartz, one of the most expensive. You've got those rutilated metal minerals, as it were, growing within a gem, and they literally become suspended when the quartz would form. And this is what's so amazing about it. So before the quartz itself hardens, and this is why it's so rare, this metal component creeps in, creates these darts, these black darts, and then as the molten quartz solidifies, they become trapped. And they look like shooting a bow and arrow. They're just amazing in nature. They're a gem within a gem, basically. They're a phenomenon of gemstones and beautiful. No two are the same. Every single one is unique. And then, so you've got 150 carats of those. You've got 380 carats of the light amethyst 12mm rounds. Now I've got silver on my screen. Is that included as well, darling? I don't have it on the desk, but you can imagine what they are, because I've got 50 of the sterling silver 5mm split jump rings. They're already cut, basically. It is a split ring, isn't it? Is a split ring is the they're already cut, isn't it, Hannah?
Yeah, well, jump ring is a single one that's either solid or cut. Split ring is kind of like a miniature coil.
Oh, it's like a slider.
Like a key ring thing, yeah.
Right, it's a slider. So the split rings, they look like your key ring when you slide your key ring on, don't they?
Yeah.
And sometimes you get them on the end of a bit of chain,
Yes,
on either end.
on, like for extended chains and things, yeah.
Thank you. We found them. Thank you, darling. Aha. Yes, they're split into two, these ones. I'm not really sure. If I give you the close-up there, that's better. You see? 50 of those, 95 sterling silver. Brand new today. Go on then, separate. You have a go there, darling. See if you can have a... While we're bringing the price. £21.95, and if you were to buy these beautiful components separately, over £40. Oh, only 6 chances? Oh, there's no time. Thank you for the tweezers. There's only 6 left. Oh, only 4 left. Good luck. Good luck. That went quick, didn't it? The answer, Tommy, the answer was, did anybody get it? Apart from our Tom. Who in Kent? Lee in Kent said Silver Lady. Yeah, she's called the Silver Lady. Question number 10 is looming when I go and see Hannah to review the challenge today. Let's do November's birthstone. Tomorrow we've got Amber, and we are moving into November, obviously, on... Is it Wednesday? No, Thursday's the 1st, isn't it? Halloween is Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes.
So
yes, that's
the
right.
1st November is Thursday. So this should arrive, if you order it today, give or take, in time for November. And it is our golden honey citrine. It's the last of our gems of distinction today. We've got to catch up with Hannah. All I know is that the amethyst did really well. The lovely bi-coloured quartz did really well. And there is some availability on the mystics. Alrighty, thank you, darling. Beautiful, all individually hand faceted, all individually hand drilled, and you can see the golden simmering citrine, from the French citron, meaning lemon, and associated with happiness, as I'm sure wearing yellow and looking at yellow imbues us with a sense of well-being. And just again, look at that glow on the close-up. This is your gems of distinction. This is the distinctive inner brilliance, coloured by iron actually in your quartz family, in the same way amethyst is, but it heats in nature. When it's heated, it occurs at a different temperature point, and it has a lower iron level than amethyst. So this is why in those two gems in the same family there can be two different completely colours. You've got 45 carats. Beautiful honey gold, butterscotch gold. That's buttery goodness, isn't it? That reminds me of a beautiful blonde pale ale, but nicer, because it's just pure and clear. There's no cloudiness there. Again, look at the glow underneath. See that beautiful glow? Again, don't forget, from our gems of distinction, so, you know, been really well cut, really well polished, all individually hand drilled to perfection. So we're unlocking the beauty with that slow, controlled hand cutting, quality control as well, because it's heightened in our gems of distinction. Hence the title, the gems of distinction. And perfect as we move into November, if you are thinking about just imbuing a bit of warmth, not only into your designs, but the birthstone for November, of course, being citrine. And the gift of citrine is wishing someone well, wishing them happiness in their life. So lovely synonymity with what the gem represents itself. It's the only birthstone for November. New today, brand new today. Don't forget who's in charge pressing those buttons in the gallery there. She's on a hell for leather. She doesn't care. She's releasing the inner demon, says Hannah. £9.95, under £10. And there may even be some of that lovely lavender amethyst from earlier. Don't forget your mystic amethyst, your mystic rose quartz today, all the goodies we've had, our silver sizzlers, under £10. It's ridiculous. There's enough there for a beautiful bracelet, especially if you separate it, you know, with something high-end like purse, or create bracelets. You know, you don't have to chandelier earrings, as Hannah quite aptly said. And we've had the gold-plated findings in one of the kits today, and 2 of the silver. So, you know, can really enrich and enliven this citrine even further. But it's only while stocks last, so please don't miss out. If you're getting the engaged tone, hang up and ring back. If you're getting the options on the phone, you're in a queue, so just hold that line because it will be inevitable that you will be successful if you stay on the line. Got good stock though. I'm in the 3 figures. I've got good availability. So the code is BZSF for Freddy 74. Alrighty, something beautiful to go with it now. The last of my bundles. Will we get to my box bundle? I don't know. Yes, we will. And I've got to have my last question, my last quiz question. Got to give them time to text in, haven't I? Because they could win the jewellery. You made a beautiful, you've done a set, a beautiful necklace, earrings and bracelet. Don't know when she did it, but she did it. This is always amazing. I never see you make the pieces, but they're just there at the end. Right, look at those, that with the buttery golds there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, you've got your lovely gems of distinction there. I've got lovely shell rounds, beautiful coffee agate puffy ovals, 14 by 10 millimeters, 140 carats. I've got my fabulous shell coins there, 8 millimeter. My milky quartz, 6 millimeter rounds, 90 carats there. And I've got my black agate rice beads, 80 carats. So again, a lovely bundle, and if it's judging by the other bundles we've had today, it's going to prove a hot seller because we've had some great bundles for your stash today. So we have got an amazing price. All I can say is other bundles went in, you know, while people were queuing on the phone. So the thing to do is get in nice and early, even before you see prices, even before you see price lashes. You know, you could always put the phone down. You could always change your mind if you didn't like the price and you were just waiting. The worst thing to do is ring too late and it's gone. So I had good availability with gems of distinction granted for the repeat show if you're watching. Good evening. But sorry if you missed out on some of the bundles today. You've got to be watching there and then and pounce on the offers because we like to provide great savings for gorgeous quality gemstones. All real gemstones here at Jewellery Maker. That's what we deal in, real gemstones. Dare I tell you, Hannah? Gonna offend you.
Go on, hit me.
$8.95.
That's just ridiculous.
There's no pickled onion that can cope with that.
No,
Choc.
I'm going to need a whole jar.
There's not enough pickle in the world for her to cope with that. There's not enough donuts for me. $8.95. Oh, ridiculous. You know it, I know it. Get that lovely gems of distinction. 5 amazing strands there for under £20 basically. It's a giveaway. It's a no-brainer. Just thinking those 3, there's your kit. Beautiful. And then the lovely coffee with the buttery golds. Ooh, buttery goodness, cookie goodness. Could go in 2 different directions. Because what a bundle's doing, I mean, yeah, gorgeous together, but it's just increasing, isn't it? It's just increasing your stash. 4 strands for $8.95. First come, first served. FYG C07. So it's a free phone number and it's 1pp for the day, don't forget. And actually, I'm thinking of those coffee agates with tomorrow's amber. Num, 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 num. Delicious. Should we give you something to box all your jewellery up with? Let's, and then we'll go see Hannah. We'll set our last quiz question to win the jewellery that she's made in today's challenge. And, well, this is what you need for your gift-giving ideas. You need presentation, especially when you're selling as well, because it makes all the difference in the finish. This is fantastic. The blues, the yellows, and the organza bags. You've got the lot here. So, 5 of the large, as you can see. So then you've got 5 of the medium in the blue and the yellow, and then 5 of the small. So 5 high gloss yellow gift boxes that are 6 centimeters by 4.5. Same of the blue, 5 of the smaller yellow gloss, and the large 5 of the big blue gloss. Then the organza bags, pack of 3 of 10, so 30. Have I got that right? Pack of 3, 10 multicoloured organza bags, so 30. So some of them are embossed with a lovely motif, such as stars or roses or moons. You get 30. I love these because they're just perfect for a little bracelet or a pair of earrings. Or do you know what you could do? You could actually just, you know, get someone on the jewellery making journey. You could actually just put a couple of findings and a couple of gemstones and say, off you go. Get them to make it. Inspire them.
I think they'd be good on a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah!
Hey,
What a great
just
idea.
a little gift. Instead of having a chocolate on a tree, you can take a little gift of earrings or something.
Countdown to the 25 days.
Yeah.
Just hang them from your tree, yeah, with little gift ideas, little baubles. Make sure the cat doesn't get hold of them. Have you got a cat?
No.
I was going to say, because they're a tinker when it comes to real trees. And
oh dear.
Chewing bits off trees and chewing the pines and chewing your tinsel and chewing your baubles. They do have a thing, don't they, cats and trees? Right, you need to... Gift giving ideas are complete. Only $8.95. $8.95. So 5, 10, 15, 20 boxes there. And then 30 of the organza bags. I mean, I challenge anyone to find better for less for $8.95. Because I know you can buy, when you're looking for it, you can pay £1. You've got, how many did I say? 5, 10, 15, 20. You can pay £1 just for little in the gift shops, can't you?
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got 20 at this price. Well, not even 50p each. It's not even 50p because you've got 20 of them and the organza bags as well. Shall we see the challenge? Have you got the code NOGC22? I've got my question. Let's look at the jewellery. Let's look at the beautiful jewellery. It was 2 gorgeous druzy pink quartzes, 6 carats, and then it was quartzite and it was sodalite in your rondelles and in your big 2cm coin rounds. I remember because it's all beautiful. So, and this is what Hannah made. Oh, thank you, darling. He's bringing it with him like a waiter with a tray. Can you do that? Can you do that? Start thing to do.
He's going to drop it.
So they do that. They do that turnaround thing the waiters do. You do that? No, I wouldn't. No, so I did it with nothing in mind. Okay, this is what Hannah has made, and it is beautiful, and someone could win this. So I'm going to set the question now while we're talking about it. Question number 10 to win the jewellery. The Lone Ranger used to leave behind as his calling card what during his adventures? Text in 60777. First person to give me the correct answer wins the jewellery today from the challenge. And we're getting the code up, obviously, for the challenge jewellery, which was called For the Blues. So, what was the calling card of the Lone Ranger? The clue is in the title of the show today. And it's not about the bump challenge between us two.
No.
Battle of the Bumps. It's nothing to do with Battle of Bumps. Alrighty, thank you, darling. Someone's going to win this jewellery, Hannah. And it is beautiful. Talk me through your designs, darling.
What's that? As a little blue bundle for my little blue bundle,
exactly.
Isn't it?
With a little bit of pinkiness for my bundle.
Well, basically, because I knew it was going to be a prize for somebody, rather than trying to make lots and lots and lots, I thought I'd focus on one set so that they can just wear it or pull it apart if they don't like it. That's fine. I won't be offended. That's fine.
I was teasing when I said that. They're going
Well, no,
to love
seriously.
it.
And equally, I've tried to make it quite a long necklace as well for the same reason. So if it's too long, you can always shorten it. But you know, it's just whoever wins it, it's their prerogative, isn't it, to shorten it or lengthen it, whatever they like. So I've just used, well, everything basically that was there. I've made sure I've got the 2 little bits of druzy in the pendants down here.
They were 6 carats altogether, and you're looking at the price for the blue bundle on the screen right now if you want to emulate this design.
Yeah, and I've just made like a little wire-wrapped flower shape at the bottom with like an asymmetric tassel. And then just interspersed some of the gemstones with little bits of wire wrapping and just had fun, really.
It's gorgeous. And the bracelet?
And then bracelet and earrings to match.
Well, jewellery making is fun. It should be fun.
I know. It's
not
really
a chore, it's a pleasure. I like that where you've gone pink and silver there.
Yeah, well,
That's
I thought because
gorgeous.
there's a little bit of pink druzy, and I think we need a little bit of pink wire in there just so that it all matches and you can see that it's supposed to be a set. And then there's some little chandelier earrings as well.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I think we've got a winner. I think we've got a winner already. We had lots of answers, but the first to texting the correct answer was Kellyanne. And what did she say? That is correct. The Lone Ranger, as his calling card used to leave, a silver bullet. silver bullet. Well done, Kellyanne. Well done, everybody, for taking part in today's fun quiz. But that was the winning question. And Kellyanne, you've won the jewellery. We hope you like it, my darling. Well done to you. In fact, well done to all of our winners today who've won the kit jewellery and scoopage. Congratulations to you. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Any favourites today, Hannah?
Well, there's been quite a few, really.
The mystics for me, because we've got them seen for so long.
I do like the mystics. I like some of our little gems of distinction that we've had.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I've had chunky kits, because I like chunky jewellery.
Yeah. We'll get all those designs loaded up on the website as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget, tomorrow we've got the amber, haven't we? We've got the amber on tomorrow's show. We've got more than one strand, haven't we, Dee Dee? Who's with me tomorrow? Is it Linda or...? Not sure who's with me tomorrow. Yeah, is it Linda? It's usually Linda on Sunday, isn't it? That'll be fun, because I've seen Linda for ages. So I hope you'll have time to join me, because we've not had... I mean, I don't remember having amber on the show before, do you?
I don't think we've been able to find it. I mean, the problem with amber is there's an awful lot of imitation amber on the market.
Yes.
So we needed to be absolutely 100% sure that it was real.
Yeah, exactly.
Before we'd even entertain it. So now that we've found some... It's exciting.
Exactly, and that is the key point, the fact that it's real. And if you look at any of the film footage that we show you in the background, Carol is there explaining about the authenticity card. If it doesn't come with a badge, it doesn't get shipped out. Now, there is still some availability as well on those beautiful gems of distinction that I've showed you. So let me just take you through those again, so you can watch the repeat of the show, or indeed, you know, if you missed the code, you can just speak to the customer service centre. The last one I did was the beautiful citrine. I started with the bicoloured quartz. I had the light lavender amethyst as well. So they were my 3 gems of distinction. I think the bicolour, was that ridiculous, $7.95? $9.95 for the citrine, $9.95 for the amethyst. So what's that, darling? Yeah, at the bottom of the screen, the bicoloured, that was $7.95. These are all from our gems of distinction, so hand cut in Jaipur in India. Now, I'm aware, as it stands at this moment at the end of the show, so if you're watching on the repeat, there is still good availability. We started with good availability, which is always good for anybody watching on the evening show. We also, surprisingly, I'm amazed, because I'm very fully aware of just how much you love our mystic gems. The Mystic Amethyst, well, we have, to be fair, we have only just launched that. Our Mystic Amethyst and our Mystic Rose Quartz, because we learned our lesson in the past. We've managed to secure greater quantities, so that left good availability for the repeat show. Anybody watching in the evening, anybody who works in the daytime, or if you just want to ring right now. And again, don't worry if I hadn't showed the quartz amethyst codes. Well, the amethyst is on the screen right now, the bottom of the screen, $9.95. You can speak to the call centre, they'll be able to find it for you and make sure you don't miss out. So if you're thinking of doing that now, please do. And of course, you haven't seen any Scapulite, so I brought that over for you.
I'm quite glad. I don't know why we've got any left, because it's amazing. It's lovely, isn't it?
Incredible, isn't it? We were discussing earlier on the show Scapulite. It was a hidden little cheeky bit of naughtiness that was delivered to the show. Had to really delve into the depths and the annals of my brain, because we've rarely ever, I mean, I've never seen it on Jewellery Maker, and in 8 years on gems, I've probably seen it a handful of times in the lemon variety. So we rarely ever see it.
It does look dark on screen, actually.
It does. It's belying the colours. It's not showing you the colours, is it?
Yeah, there's massive variation of the colours, and you can't really see it until you see it in real life.
So get it home with that money back guarantee. $18.95 there. Beautiful, very autumnal.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, that's some of the key moments of today's show. I want to say thank you to the lovely Hannah. She should go home and have some pickleness. Love to your brother and your sister.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Lucy, for helping us today.
Yes, thank you, Lucy.
And,
you're a star.
Thank you for texting in, keeping us company. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you'll enjoy tomorrow's show with myself and Linda, and that you'll tune in for the live show between 5 and 9 tonight. Have a great evening and have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.